Hello! Hello and welcome to Fantasia Harmonia, a Fabula Ultima actual play live stream. My brain is just turned off because there are so many little bells and whistles for me to pay attention to here to a certain extent, but also because my brain is just turned off. I am Mr. Foodstuff, and I shall be your game master for this stream. And going clockwise, we have be muted. Oh, we see wiggles, but hear no noises. Uh-oh, this might be on my end. Give me a second. Yes, okay. Dear...
Build. I win.
Okay, there we go. Can everybody see?
Am
see
I
that?
Trying to
here?
keep us down. I see.
Okay, yes. This was the old-fashioned, OBS was told to look at Discord for the noise, and then it didn't look at Discord for the noise. And so when I told it to look at Discord for the noise, it started looking to the Discord for the noise. You tried, OBS, that's the important part.
Thank you for calling that out.
It wouldn't have happened if OBS was listening to everything at once.
Everything. Anyway, you continue,
All right.
B, and we'll...
Yeah,
start
I
right
am
with you.
Humble Bumblebee. I will be playing Veronica Wunder.
This was a bad time to eat food. Hi, I'm Tony Two Hats, and I will be playing Tal Endersock.
I'm Kato Knights, or Kato, and I will be playing the guy.
The guy?
The guy.
The guy! Oh, I see.
Yes,
That second
indeed.
E is doing a lot of work.
Yes. Emphasis on the E.
The
The.
really got to extend the E. Otherwise, you're just gonna say the, and no one knows who the fuck you're talking to.
So we got the the T, and the V. Never gets old.
There's a joke there somewhere, I'm sure.
Okay, so after we had our sorry, the stream is so far behind that I get distracted by the fact it's not moving when I say things. I should stop looking at the stream and start looking at the important notes I have down here.
Yes.
So last a fortnight ago, we got together to talk a little bit more about the setting and like our characters and how our team and our group fits together. And so today we're going to embark, some might say, onto that very first session. Woo!
Oh my god.
He says as he attempts to figure out how to do notes and such. All right. So let me set the scene. We are in the lovely land of Harmonia, a land very magical and lovely. The magic sort of suffuses itself through all the different bits of the world. And everything is sort of linked together in this sort of soul stream, sorry, where, living things can, draw their energy from, and the dead return to. And there's this beautiful sort of cycle of life that sort of Harmonia, a land indeed, Annie. And so what happens is that because the world is so magical and it's so suffused with all this sort of soul energy and such, that it can sort of collect inside the land itself and sort of start manifesting as sometimes benevolent, but sometimes malicious or dangerous phenomena. And the people of this land call those the genius loci. Literally the land itself starts to create a personality and starts to become something more than just dirt and such.
I'm imagining stuff like Shadow of the Colossus and or Princess Mononoke-esque type things.
Yeah? You going with that?
That was the vibe that I was getting off of it, but if it's different, please let me know.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I'm trying to
see
organize everything here so I can maximize my desk space.
Please do.
Desktop space, so to speak. So I squish everything here. There we go. Oh, no. If I click like... I love computers so much.
And also in the lore, technology exploding in the stream.
Yeah. And so the world of Harmonia is based, is sort of the basis of the world is that. But we find ourselves in the middle of Harmonia's sort of industrial revolution, where the different nations of the world are starting to clash in their how their different attitudes towards the world and each other and how to live. And it's all starting to get a little bit out of control for many groups. So, if I direct you towards our expertly crafted map, where are we? That's the one, right? Quickly, yes. If I do my little fancy transition trick, woo! Oh, whoops, and then fade that in. We have here...
Here's the world. It's nothing but darkness.
We have here our expertly crafted world map. Flawless, and definitely what I wanted to have on the stream when we were doing stuff. And so our entire sort of world currently revolves around, three different groups. Well, four different groups. We have, there we go. The Holy Federation of Herzberg, which is the industrial center of the world. They sort of reject the idea of, they sort of reject the idea that you're supposed to try and live in harmony with the magic of the land, of the genius locus and such. And they're sort of going all in on it's the Federation of Holy Herzberg. We changed the name. This is an old map. It's holy in name only. But yeah, they are sort of, super forward on the idea of magitech and all that entails. And so they are sort of, if you want to, I don't know what Final Fantasy group you might describe them as, but some might say a little bit Garlemald in that light. They view magitech as a way to sort of make things better, even though there are suggestions that it might do more harm than good in unintended ways. Now we move over to the Costanetta Islands, who are pretty chill dudes and are mainly there to do all sorts of trading, the sort of a maritime based society. And they're cool to, facilitate trade between Herzberg and everyone else and such. We have the Holy Kingdom of Monera up here. Now, Monera is an interesting case in that they are the sort of opposite of Herzberg, in which they try to... Thank you. You can actually thank Kato for that, because I failed to find one in time, and Kato just sort of shoved this into my hands. literally, yeah, figuratively, I guess.
Photo editing. Yay.
Woo! So Monera are the, I guess they are sort of the much more just like magic punk group. So we have the Industrial Revolution over here, and we have the, they're not necessarily like, woo hippies. They're more like, why do we have to make this magitech when we can just make nature do it for us? We own nature sort of opinion thing here. We love Monera? Okay. That's an opinion. Meanwhile, we have here...
Monero loves Monero.
Monero loves Monero. The Queen Kingdoms. It's not early. I don't know what's wrong with me. The Twin Kingdoms of Atar and Zem, who are a sort of break-off of the Holy Kingdom. They sort of realized that they were just had enough of the Holy Kingdom's bullshit and decided to go their own way, which has definitely not led to a massive border war all along this gigantic border between Monera and the Twin Kingdoms, which Herzberg is very happy to supply all their nice military weaponry to the Twin Kingdoms and help them, fight their war and stuff like that. And that's definitely not causing any problems with any local genius locus anywhere.
It's fine.
Particularly considering the Twin Kingdoms is considered to have entirely too many genius loci, just for no particular reason other than that they do. Where most villages in the world will deal with one genius locus at a time, the average within the Twin Kingdoms is about 2. So that's fine. Now, Lorcan, we are indeed locking it right now. I just wanted to give you that sort of general setup. This map will one day look less shit. That's a guarantee. But life got in the way. So this is
Life
what we've
gets
got
in the way
so far.
a lot.
Yeah, life has a habit of doing that. So today we are going to focus our attention on this tiny little bit of hillside country tucked up here near the border of Monera and the Twin Kingdoms, just inside the Twin Kingdom. Just inside the Twin Kingdoms, where our story will start in the humble village of Pomana. Now, does anybody have anything to say about the village of Pomana? Maybe trying to set the scene a tiny bit?
Tony.
Yeah, give me a second. Being descriptive when I haven't finished my cup of tea. So, I don't know if I imagine some people has been in a town on the side of a mountain, or at least at the base of a mountain, a little bit further up. It's very set in its ways, which it's kind of like time sort of seems to let Parmana just stay as it is. The villages of Parmana have they have developed their way to live with the area around them, and they're very happy and content with how it is. It's a very quiet village, quite nestled into like the forest and nature around the mountain. To which have we named the mountains? I
We have
forget.
not named the mountains. You want to name a mountain for me?
Oh dear gosh.
You walked into that one.
I did. How dare I establish lore?
GM outsourcing.
I mean, I could be really mean and draw up of one of the things that I already gave you and call them the Gora Mountains.
Oh, it's called the Gora Mountains.
If you know where I got the name Gora from, you'll laugh, but I won't explain it. So yeah, a lot of it's definitely more Monera than anywhere else. So The architecture and layout is very wood-based cabins, a lot of integration with nature. The people of Pormana generally didn't notice when the Twin Kingdoms kind of took over. It did take a while until someone from, like, a representative from the kingdoms was like, "Hey, we're in charge now," and they're like, "Oh, you gonna do anything with us?" It's like, "No, you kind of tucked out of the way. As long as you're fine doing whatever you're doing." Like, okay. They're very much fine tending to the land themselves. They're very safeguarding of they have their slice of land, and they are very happy to keep it.
And this is where
They also have a dojo
yeah, you know.
for reasons.
For reasons. What's the reason for having the dojo?
Well, that just happens to be a particular kind of artifact that may or may not be important to people that they've decided to safeguard and keep guardianship of, just because they think it might keep the general balance of nature in check, or at least that's what the general populace thinks. Whether or not that's true, like, no one's really tested it. No one really tests traditions, do they?
Why would we do that?
No, why would we do that? So yes, think of your idyllic starter village in the mountains.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we fade into Pamana, and it is sort of, nestled at the foot of the Gora mountain. It does have sort of some of its charm. I sort of think, like, whenever I've thought of Pamana, I sort of thought of a little bit of like Kakariko Village from Ocarina of Time, for example.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I see that.
where-
I see that, yeah.
In terms of like architecture and stuff like that. It's probably a little bit more densely packed, seeing that they're sort of at a mountain, there's sort of forest, all the sides and such. There are, and they're mainly surrounded by like fields, sort of sustaining themselves and such. There's a bit of a stream that sort of trickles in from the mountain that goes by where they get fresh water. But there's clearly a commotion. In the center of the town is the Goro Dojo. And it seems like what must be a good portion of the town are all gathered around its entrance out into the main street. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry. I got distracted by a shiny. The people are looking deeply concerned. They're all sort of like, it's that classic, no one knows what to do, but everyone's upset about it situation. A lot of, we don't know. And standing, and they're sort of made a space immediately at the door for a sort of stout woman to lead. How would you describe Tal in this scenario? Like, what does Tal look like for the audience as she sort of leads her? And I think we've determined it's cousin, or is it brother at the moment?
We could go cousin, like, to really enhance the shame that Tal has inflicted on the family. We can make it cousin.
Okay, she had to become involved as opposed to yeah, okay. I like this. This is acceptably traumatic. So she sort of, and she is a severe woman. She's sort of, stout, but she's like well built. She has this gigantic sword like strapped to her back, and she's sort of, cross-armed, sort of leading leading Tal out of the dojo, and it's very clear that it just had some kind of argument, if not impassioned disagreement. So what does Tal look like in this particular scene?
Probably a little bit more cleaned up than normal. I mean, if he's been home for a little while, which is not usually the case.
Mhm.
He's a scruffy man by nature, even after he's close up. Raggedy beard is like he's been on the road, so he doesn't have a pale complexion, but he is a bit more white than like more, let's say, like Scandinavian-esque type complexion.
Mhm.
Scruffy, brownish hair with like flecks of white here and there. His garb is well worn. He drapes himself in a I said it originally, so I'm going to stick to it. A mustard yellow cloak. That's become patchy due to the repairs that have been done to it over the years.
Would you argue that it once was completely mustard yellow, and now it's only sort of the suggestion of that from the years of travel? Or?
Yeah, it's definitely blended to more brown than mustard.
Mm-hmm.
But you can still see the essence of mustard in the cloak, draping over leathers and what looks to be like a much sturdier armor. What was it? I forget what the thing. Well, it looks to be a vest of armor, or like covering up some more travel clothes, stuff like that. It's very brown travel looks. He's got very large boots, and he looks really tired. Like just so tired. But he's a little bit more animated due to the argument that only family can inflict upon people. So he's a bit weight now, but yes, if you were to look at him in a crowd, aside from and he also is sporting a gigantic sword on his back, but the cloak kind of awkwardly covers it, quote unquote.
It's
you
hidden,
can see the hilt. Yeah.
Okay.
He will never not flick it over his sword, and it will never not, the hilt will never not just poke the top of the cloak above his head.
Yeah, we're used to the classic clipping issues of costumes. The handle just cannot be tamed. All right. What I would like to do is also introduce the other two characters. So who would like to emerge upon the scene first?
Don't point at me like that. No.
We have video to communicate silently whilst this is going on. I'm more than happy to go then. I guess in the skies not far from Pormana, a car-sized beetle robot, for lack of a better term, buzzes through the clouds, and sitting in its cockpit sits Veronica Wunder. Dressed up in blue munitions worker style coveralls, the ones you see women wearing in World War One. Her silver hair pinned up in a bun, her glasses glinting in the light over her silver eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Wunder genetics.
And who are the Wunders, by the way?
The Wunders are one of the 5 families that rule the Federation of Holy Herzberg and create. They are the. They rule the company, not rule the company, run the company Wunderwerks, a company that is responsible for heavy industries such as mining, logging, and warfare. Veronica has in the place of a standard Wunderwerks logo on her coveralls, there is a praying mantis instead. And she herself is not very fond of the Wunders, let's say.
So how does she find herself?
I guess, once she starts, I guess she takes a look out the side of the beetle, sees the town below, or a clearing where the town would be below,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, takes the joystick and I suppose starts a landing sequence, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
Romeo, we will be landing shortly. This is to the beetle.
The beetle does not necessarily respond. It's being recalcitrant today.
Silent treatment as usual, of course. Veronica just continues the landing sequence. If anyone else enters this vehicle, Romeo, remember, no Wunder.
That you would be ashamed.
I think Veronica just huffs, shakes her head, and continues downwards.
I see how far we have fallen. For shame, for shame. All right. So now, to be clear, gigantic car-sized beetle constructions flying down from the sky is not an everyday occurrence. Even in Herzberg, the seat of like Magitech and everything that it entails, flying things are generally considered to be a little bit out there still. It's like a private helicopter, not unheard of, but also a little bit like something that you'd sort of stop and look at it, right? Unfortunately, we're not in Herzberg, we're in the Twin Kingdoms, where they're a little bit more traditionalist. So the flying gigantic mechanical beetle flying down, and where are you landing in relative to the town?
I would assume wherever there's a clearing, but
The clearings you can see are fields with crops. There are somewhat wide or large sort of junctions or intersections in the town. And a lot of the people you can see from above that there's sort of this sort of semicircle of people around the central dojo of the town. So you can sort of see that most people are actually over there.
Mm-hmm. I think Veronica's going to aim for an intersection then.
Uh-huh. All right. So, a lot of the people in that crowd, like you can sort of see that sort of like turn from like dark to light as you see the sun reflected off the faces of the people, turning to see this gigantic sort of beetle thing going and sort of come to a rest, sort of just in the middle of a general like intersection thoroughfare, kicking up dust everywhere. There's sort of that blind out effect going on. There's several horses nearby who sort of start panicking and freaking out, and their owners or anybody nearby have to run and make sure that they're not going to bolt or injure themselves. And I'm assuming that once the wings stop beating and and all the windows in the general area stop vibrating in response,
mm-hmm.
What do you do? Where do you go?
Veronica reaches into the cockpit, takes out a crystal from within it, and shoves it into a backpack. Before hopping out, and I guess is a bit confused by the concerned people, not the people who are concerned about the vehicle. That's normal. The concerned folk around the dojo. And I think heads towards there to start.
Okay. Now we're going to cut to another traveler who's also arriving in town at this time. And you can't avoid it, Kat. You do actually have to eventually participate in this.
Last of the Lord.
I know, right?
I was gonna say that's such a cool entrance though, coming down in the hovercraft.
Well, please describe these equally excellent and amazing entrants.
Yes, he walks into town. He walks into town. He probably hitched a ride, but then walked the rest of the way. And then while he's walking in, he sees the beetle come down. And he's like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" Anyway, he walks in. He walks in probably, in his dark armor, clunking every step. He's here for a reason.
A reason?
A reason. Is he? He is, isn't he?
You tell me. I thought we discussed what was happening, but also I'd like to think you know why your characters arrived at this town.
He's on a mission from his boss, the advisor to the king. Back in what is the reason? So he's from the Costanera Islands, and he used to be one of the royal guards, but now he's on a special mission, and sent by the what's the name? The advisor. What's the title of that? I forgot what we said.
Oh god! Don't let me look up my notes in the middle. I mean, I do have to look up my notes, but I have to
Did
switch
we
to
go
other
with
bits of my
Vizier?
notes.
Vizier.
Vizier?
It's always got to be a vizier. Yeah. So his viziers has said, "Look, see, you gotta snap out of this funk. He's been a bit depressed," and he said, "You gotta go do this thing for your kingdom." So he's finally gotten his crap together and traveled all the way over here. And now he's stomping into town, and he has no idea what is going on.
For the sake of moving along, I will sort of say that like would thee be interested in the commotion happening? Because there's a lot of sort of upset looking people surrounding the dojo.
I feel like he has to walk through them anyway, so he's gonna get caught up in it anyway, isn't he?
So thee and I've forgotten your name, Veronica. There we go. Thee and Veronica, as you sort of approach the group and you're sort of hearing the hushed whispers, it's like, what do we do? I'm like, isn't it dangerous for it to not to be? Yeah, I knew we couldn't trust those foreigners, and I was fine, and all that sort of stuff. Niece, wait, is that how you said that name? Only written it down.
I was thinking it's Nisei.
Nisei? Okay. Nisei, are you then Tale?
No, I'm Taro.
So Nisei sort of claps her hands, sort of, recrosses her arms and says, "Okay, everyone, I understand that the falling grass has been stolen, but that is not cause for alarm. We just have to think about how to keep ourselves safe, and also," and she sort of pointedly looks at Tal, "how to get it back."
Nice.
He has his arms crossed, his like eyes closed, like nodding sagely.
Yes. There's a
He opens his
long
eyes like-
pause.
Cracks opens his eyes like, what? So I'm. Please tell us how are we thinking of getting it back?
Well, I was thinking that, our world weary, wandering fail son might want to go and find it himself.
Did you really have to add the last part?
Yes.
No, you didn't. You wanted to. I mean, it is important, and I don't even know where to look. Where would I even start? You keep saying I have to go out there and fight it, like looking for a sword out in all of Harmonia. Okay, fantastic, great.
You have to look for the sword. You have to look for the people who stole it. She sort of holds her head.
Why me? I can't be trusted with this.
She sort of looks around at all the townsfolk around here. And amongst them are some students of the dojo and such. And she sort of, leans in towards you and says, without that artifact, you know what's going to happen. Well, we don't know what's going to happen. We know things are going to start happening. And someone with actual responsibilities might want to stay here and protect the town, whilst someone who doesn't give a damn about the town might want to go out there and demonstrate that they do give a damn about the town.
What?
That they grew up in. And
of course I give a damn about this place. It's my home. Just because I don't spend most of my time here doesn't mean I don't care.
And yet you always come back to the dojo and expect to have one of the spare rooms.
There's always a spare room.
No, I make a spare room.
Yes.
I had to shove 4 people into a room for 2 for you because they're 2-person rooms.
I was fine sharing with at least one other person.
Yeah, well, we know what happened last time you shared with one other person. That's the reason why I
That
moved
was
both
not
of them
me.
into the same other room. And look,
asked me,
they're as happy as can be.
I'm not
Camera
saying,
pan
just
to a group of 4.
She wanted to know more about the world. It's just
4 disciples.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Or 4 students all sort of looking at you with like bags under their eyes and like, when's he leaving?
He's literally like got his palm to his forehead, just like tried to push back a headache that is creeping up on him. It's like, fine. It's the first time that you're happy about. Well, it wouldn't be the first time you're happy about getting rid of me, but now suddenly, it's very handy that I left. I see. Fine. Is there anything
rolls
for me?
her eyes at you grumbling.
Do we even know what these people look like? Did anyone see them? Yeah, I come into town as like the sword's gone. You need to find them. Cool.
They're foreigners. That was a smug-looking prick. Comes out from the crowd.
Do you know how little that narrows it down? What kind of foreigners were they from? It's weird that Monera's a foreigner now, but technically, were they Monerans? Were they Herzbergians?
Herzbergers?
Herzbergians?
No, Herzbergers. That's canonical. Why would Costanetans come down? Is that all we've got on there? Just foreigners?
She sort of looks around and she says, "It's yesterday we were treated to a visit by a group of 6 well-to-do people from Herzberg.
Okay.
They
That's
were taking a very big interest in the sword.
okay. That should have been everyone's first warning sign, but we'll ignore that. How did they even know?
It's not the
It's
biggest
not like
secret.
it's-
People do come here to see the sword that keeps the genius loci at bay.
Yeah, and I still didn't think that was a great idea to make it a thing, but
It's difficult to control that. Not like
yes,
everyone
yeah,
comes
I
here.
know. We could have made a fake. It's neither here nor there. Okay, so Herzbergens. So it was yesterday. So they can't have gotten far. Maybe
They
when
did
would
arrive in a weird vehicle of some kind.
damn it. Okay, they may have gotten far.
Yeah.
Farther than more than just a horse and carriage or legs could take you. Those contraptions can move.
Veronica clears her throat in the crowd and says, my apologies. These Herzbergers, would they happen to have any identifying iconography on their clothing?
You are now painfully aware that all attention is upon yourself, Veronica.
Veronica, who is already short, looks much smaller after noticing that, and then takes a step back.
Nisei sort of gestures you to come forwards.
Veronica looks at the rest of the crowd and just kind of tries to squeeze her way through.
Oh no, they're giving you a wide berth.
Oh, good.
It is very easy for you
the
to-
crowd has separated.
Parted, yes.
Yeah.
And to be clear, Nisei is shorter than Tal, but still taller than Veronica. But she's also built like a brick shithouse, so you know.
Mm.
And why do you ask?
I may be also interested in the people who may have stolen the fallen grass. It smiles awkwardly.
The people who stole the fallen grass yesterday.
I was unaware it was stolen.
Mm-hmm.
I came here of my own accord, but I fear that description sounds like, well, a particular group within Herzberg may be interested in the blade as well.
I told you it was those
Well-
foreigners. Herzbergians, do it, man.
Don't
Well,
put this
looks like you
on
have someone who's.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
Take it.
Is now a time that Thee might want to make himself known, or?
I was trying to remember if I'm sorry, I forgot that so his mission was to come and help someone from Herzberg
Mm-hmm.
with finding this, right? So he probably is looking for Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably listening in the crowd, even though he's probably standing out a bit with his giant armor.
I was about to say that, the dude in the Dark Knight get-up probably doesn't blend into crowds very well.
spiky black armor.
Yeah.
when everyone around is kind of like in, I wouldn't say like kimonos and stuff, but it's definitely like fabrics and
Mm-hmm.
farming attire. Solid full plate armor, it definitely would stick out.
A little bit, just a tiny bit.
Standing there, stands up. He's standing there ominously. I think he taps one of the villagers on the shoulder because he's only like half knowing what's going on, understanding what's going on, and he says, excuse me, I'm looking for that Herzberg lady. Do you know where she is? Have you seen anyone from Herzberg?
That's almost like the wrong question to ask at this point.
The worst thing to ask right now.
And Nisei sort of turns her attention to you and it's like, and you are?
I was sent here. I'm the guy.
Okay, surely with this guy, I can,
No.
you know.
No, she says, not taking her eyes off of thee.
He blinks at everyone staring at him and just, what?
So do you two have names or you just more mysterious foreigners?
I just told you, I'm the guy.
She sort of stands there and blinks a few times. It's like,
It's not the weirdest name. It's not the weirdest name, trust me.
You didn't get any memo? Are you the one in charge of the town around here?
at the moment, in a manner of speaking, yes. And
Oh,
do you have a name?
They call me Veronica.
You got a last name?
Uh,
I know you Herzbergians are fans of last names.
Veronica kind of just blinks. Yes.
Herzbergians and their secrets. Okay.
Can Thea put his foot in it and he'd be like, look, I'm just looking for someone from Wonder Industries.
Her eyes snap to thee when she says that. Sorry, he says that.
Veronica is also just like, wait, what the fuck?
Why is everyone looking at me like that? If you don't know, just tell me. I don't even know if I'm in the right town. This is the right town?
What town are you after?
It starts with a P. Poor man. Poor
Yeah,
man
that's
town.
close enough. It's Pormana. It's I don't know
Pomana.
if the
That's the
distinction
one.
between towns or villages escapes you, but
No,
hi,
you
welcome
got it.
to Pormana Village.
Oh, that's it. Yep. Okay, thank you. Yeah,
Previously
so,
home to the famous Fallen Grass artifacts, no longer.
all right.
Nisei
That sounds familiar
steps
too.
past the group and sort of starts addressing the crowd. Everybody, go back to your homes. Just be careful if anything unusual happens. Come and see us or talk to one of my students. We're all here to protect each other. And fear will only drive us to do stupid things, okay?
It's
And she
very
sort
true.
of turns around and you realize that she sort of turned it so that she is, the crowd is still not really dispersing, sort of focusing inwards towards you. And you are sort of socially being pressured towards the doors of the dojo. And she sort of looks at you, crosses her arms again, and says, inside. All of you.
Yeah, we just came from. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yep. I'll go inside.
I makes that three of us.
Okay, so what does the interior of the dojo look like, Tony?
God damn it.
No, just give me some detail. You don't have to give me the full description. Just like, is there like a particular thing that goes on, or?
Um, well, I imagine like normally there'd be it's is there would be like a foyer or like entranceway first before like going into like a main expanded room where they would have both training or meetings and whatnot. Like the floor is covered in softish fabric that's able to take like falling bodies and not kill people. It's a decently sized, but it's not like massive. Like if you had to take a house and get rid of the walls, you'd generally have the size of the dojo. It's not anything super like impressive or anything. It's very cozy one. Like wooden floors, there's tapestries of what look to be old family like crests or stuff like that. Probably on the back wall is like a big splash of like the sigil of the Anderstock family, which I don't know what it is at the moment. Yeah, it's empty at the moment.
Sorry.
No, that's right. I'm just saying it's a bit empty at the moment. Normally there would be someone training.
Yeah. If it's in line with this area of the world, as I've sort of described it, there will be sort of in some of like the corners of the woodwork, or maybe like, I'm imagining a dojo and it sort of has like those pillars that hold up the roof, closer to the middle and such.
Yes. Yeah.
On those, that sort of has sort of, artistic sort of filigree details. Where in like Baroque times it was like plants and such. Here, it's to do with, I have completely blanked exactly which animal I was referring to. Write this down. So jump back to my notes. Right. Feathers and sort of the aspects of like birds of prey. So there'll be sort of like very stylized like eyes and like sort of feather, ornaments and stuff like that. Sometimes it's sort of like it's a very, very abstract representation of like talons sort of sprayed out. Like it's like you're represented by like 3 lines, but that's sort of what it's supposed to be, and sort of as a pattern around one of around the sort of tops of the pillars and such. And it's lit poorly, to say the least. It's mostly flickering flames in here. There are some like sort of triangle, openings in the roof that let some sunlight in and such like that. And so it's not pitch black in here, but it's substantially darker than it was outside. And in this sort of, central area at the sort of towards the back wall it's kind of like a shrine. And it's very clearly set up such that these beautiful sort of carvings are sort of unfurling like wings and such like that, and some other sort of animals and things like that. Sort of to draw the eyes inwards towards a completely empty space, where clearly something is supposed to be, something quite large and sword-shaped, that is distinctly not there. And you can tell because
what it is.
You can tell because the sort of material, I guess it's like sort of painted in some kind of, my brain says mauve because that's sort of like the classic dojo colors, whatever it is less faded around where the sword was resting on the little plinth in the center of this little altar thing. But yeah, it's notable for its distinct absence as opposed to its mystical presence.
That is weirdly unsettling.
Nisei claps her hands loudly and says, "Assemble!" And a whole bunch of students sort of make their way from the corners of the room and out of corridors and stuff like that. They're all sort of, depending on their rank and status, they either have like the proper big swords that you and Nisei are sort of carrying, or they've got like, sort of wooden training implements and stuff like that. Some of them are literally just carrying like stone tablets as like a strength training exercise to hold the gigantic, unnecessarily massive blade that your special martial art uses. Okay.
The clap tile kind of like goes rigid, like he's about to like move and get into position. It's like, nope,
nope. Whoops.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Okay. So, and what you have realized is that the attention and sort of getting positions has caused what seems to be the entire dojo to actually close in around you three.
Oh. What are we assembling for?
And she looks directly at you, Thee, and sort of says, "Well, it's up to you, friend."
Wait, I don't get it.
Tell us what you know about the Wunderworks.
They're from Herzberg.
Mm-hmm.
Veronica is staring very keenly.
Oh no! Look, I'm here. I've been sent by my kingdom. I don't want any trouble.
A likely story.
You're kind of dressed exclusively for trouble.
This is just my uniform.
He leads to one of the trainees and sort of says, "Does that look like what they were wearing?" The trainee sort of looks at Thee and sort of says, "Kinda? Maybe. I don't know.
No.
Maybe."
No way. I don't know. He's kind of really clueless right now.
How about you make this easy on us and drop the sword?
Oh, my sword?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
look,
she
it's
turns
kind
to
of heavy.
Veronica. You drop whatever it is you're carrying as well.
That's a good question. I have said that she has a foldable blade on her. Can that be hidden beneath the coveralls?
You take a look.
It is not part, like the foldable blade is something that is just hers. Rather, it's more flavor than anything else.
But to say, it's a flavor thing. It counts as a blade, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would want you to perform some kind of check to hide the blade then.
Sure. Do you want like Dex plus Dex or something?
Sorry, let me just double check the rules here.
First roll.
Oh yes, first roll.
And I would like to remind our cast members that we do have the magical rolling thing. So I think it'll work in the voice channel chat. Oh god, it covers everything.
The general chat?
No, if you right click on general for the voice channel, you can actually open up a little chat thing just with the voice channel.
Oh. Didn't know that.
Right click, open chat. Throw in the thing. What would you, so what your goal is to hide the blade from everyone here?
Yeah, basically.
So how are you, so like what are you going to be doing particularly to hide the blade?
I think what it is Veronica opens her does the whole opening herself up for a frisk, puts her arms out, but specifically make sure the blade is somewhere that is hard to detect during a frisk, I suppose.
That
like
kind of
against
sounds like it involves dexterity.
Yeah, dex, insight, dex.
Let's do Dex Insight.
Okay, it's the same roll for me. I will. Hopefully this works.
And the difficulty level for this will be a 10. Oh,
Okay,
and you
that's a
succeed.
6 and a 5.
Well
Hell
done.
yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, Veronica holds her arms out, opens herself for a frisk, and just take a look.
She gestures one of the students to go and sort of check you over. To be clear, one of the female students to run over and check you over. And you do manage to sort of finagle the blade amongst your sort of stuff to sort of hide it away from everybody else. What else did they discover on your person? Like, what are the things they would take off of you?
Probably stuff like a wrench, a whole bunch of stuff that you would associate with someone who's very mechanically minded. So wrench,
Several screws that were missing at the end of certain projects.
Yeah, like a pack of just screws, stuff that you would use to fix up even a bottle of oil or something, stuff you'd use to keep a motor running.
Would they discover the crystal?
They might discover the crystal, because I think she was more specific to hiding the blade than the crystal. But she's going to be very
How many
Scheiße.
hammers did they discover on Veronica's person?
Probably one hammer.
Only one?
Yeah, because
She's
you
just
can
not
use a
trying hard
wrench.
enough.
Is it a multi-tool hammer? Like it looks like one hammer, but you open up the handle and it's just like 5 different hammer heads.
I was thinking most of her stuff is bug themed, so it's like a scorpion claw wrench. For a hammer, I'm sure that's I don't know, well, for a bug, I suppose that's like a rhinoceros beetle head or something.
That's cool.
Yeah, how big?
I've completely blanked. Did he drop his sword?
um so he has a really big sword that is
Was it a sword or was it an axe? Sorry.
it's
I thought we-
it's a war axe, but it looks like a sword. So it's just a really big sword that you need to wield with two hands.
So a gigantic sword axe.
Mhm.
Gets wider at the tip.
Yeah, it sort of goes out to the heads at the end, like flanges out.
It looks like a in Dark Knight with the claymores and stuff. It looks like.
Oh yeah.
So he takes it off his back and holds it in his two hands. He holds it out. I was like, okay, but if I drop this, can you give me my information, please? Just tell me where I can find that the lady from the Wonder Industry is okay. I only have one thing to do here.
Call me crazy, but there is a Herzberg lady to your side. They might have a better idea of who this lady from Wonder is more than any of us here.
Oh. You're from Herzberg?
I was thinking these two could answer us. I was thinking these two could probably answer us together.
Together.
What?
What was your group's plan? What is their intention with the fallen leaf?
Veronica sighs. Okay, this is why I keep Am I allowed to pull out something here? Like, actually, can I use a fabula point to to pull out something that would be relevant to the story?
Use a fabula point.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Okay. So, just for so the audience knows, right? In this game, our characters have fabula points. It's the FP section of their little character thing here. And what our players can do is that they can use fabula points to, for example, I'm just going to read the book here, alter the current situation to your advantage by adding or modifying elements, or use them to activate some powerful character abilities. Yeah. Okay. Gotta figure
The
out the
mechanic
muting
is
scheme
using
here.
mechanics.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, how are you going to alter the story?
I want to pull out a wanted poster for Veronica from Herzberg, specifically put out by Wunderwerks Heavy Industries.
Oh, so she's wanted back home?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's spend that fabula point.
Is it because she may or may not have stolen a highly prototype vehicle mode of transportation that was a secret Wunder design that
No,
shouldn't
this
have
is
seen the
her.
light of day?
This is her own design, but the engine is Wunder designed.
Ah, okay.
So Veronica pulls out a wanted poster with her face on it. Wanted Veronica Wunder, thievery, sedition, sabotage, and high treason. These are my credentials.
I'm gonna let everyone else react first before I let Lisa react.
He like leans in and squints at it, and he's like, "Oh, you're what? Oh,
That's
it's you."
Wait, oh, Scheiße, you're not hunting me down, are you? This may have been a mistake.
No, I'm
Oh,
meant to
wait,
help
great
you.
big hulking guy with sword. Oh, who wants a Wonder person?
He's still like holding the
Should have
sword
thought
out
about
to you.
that.
Hello, Mr. Bounty Hunter. I'm the person you're looking for. Please don't hunt my bounty. Okay. So Nisei hasn't really moved, but she has sort of given you her rapt attention, Veronica. Oh, so you're not with the people from the Wunderwerks?
You could say I'm against them.
Hmm.
In fact, I
But that doesn't mean Herzberg. You could be getting the sword to put yourself back in their good graces.
Do you think I would be wanted for high treason if the sword would get me back in their good graces?
I don't know you, lady.
I know you do not know me. What I would like to make clear is the Wunders are my enemy.
What's the reward on the paper?
Good question. Do you want to set a reward? If it's high treason, it's probably like wanted dead 100 million. Oh, like 1 million zenit or something, maybe 100,000
Dead
zenit.
or maybe alive.
I think a million zenit is a bit much.
I was gonna say a million's a lot,
Yeah.
but like, God, I'm trying now. I'm putting myself on. Maybe I'm.
But
Really putting
high
the target on my head.
treason. They don't want that to happen often.
That's a good point. That is a good
So
point.
a million might not be too far out of the realm of oh shit.
Trying to find the money bits. Where are we?
I've just put a massive target on my head.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
have
about.
fucked myself over with a fabula point rather than helped myself.
Hey. Well, I'm just looking up some relative prices here to sort of gauge, like, like how much it would be. I think that maybe saying 100,000 zenit would be a good
Yeah, 100,000 cents.
point. Maybe 200,000 Senate if we're feeling spicy. Yeah.
Veronica just turns to thee and is like, can you please tell me that you are not a bounty hunter on my tail? Because if you are, I have somewhere to be.
I don't do bounty hunts. I'm a guard.
You could ask if I could be a bounty hunter.
You looked, how
Hudson?
do I put...
Today you are. Capture
I
her.
could.
What?
Tal?
Why?
Now,
Why?
I'll handle the Kostanetten. Because the Wonderworks have taken the falling grass blade, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for it back in exchange instead of the reward.
Lady, you do not know the Wunderworks.
I know them enough to know that they'll happily give it back.
They'll be happy to take her. You really think that they're going to give him back?
The blade? Once they've done whatever they want to do with it, they can give it back to us.
I do not think they want to do something temporary with the blade. Do you understand the situation in Herzberg?
Look, I get it. Nisa, you don't go out that often. Wunderworks like to fuck around with things.
I knew you weren't going to be reliable. She draws her sword and starts approaching Veronica.
God.
He steps in front. He's still got his sword in his hand. He just holds it out.
Never dropped it.
Never dropped it.
Look, Nisa, calm down. You said you wanted to send me out to get it, right? It's only been a day. Just calm down. What if I
calm
have
down?
these people help me? Yes.
I know you think it's just a story. But you ever noticed how this town is nice and peaceful compared to everywhere else around us? You just have to go a town over and you'll discover they're dealing with, I don't know, their town walls walking away in the middle of the night or something like that.
They're only going out there because they want to see the stars, okay? The town has very bad has really bad coverage with the buildings.
That's the thing.
I know this because I actually
Our
went there.
crops grow fine. Our people are safe. The war, which is just at our border, has barely touched us. If you don't think that's because we had that artifact to protect us from the worst of the magic around us, then I don't know what you really think it's for.
Right, so you want to bring a hostage of a foreign someone who's got a bounty for reasons we don't know why, just on the off chance that they'll definitely come here for her. That'll definitely happen. But you think that they're not even going to admit that they have the sword. We do not know what's going on. And to try to force this to happen is just going to cause more problems. It's definitely going to tell everyone that we don't have it. And do I really need to remind you about the first tenet of our school? We don't draw first. I probably should throw some of my tenets at you. I apologize for that.
That's fine.
What I was going to say, Tal, Veronica says with a sheepish grin, is you seem very smart.
You would be the first one to call me that.
Nothing against you, Z.
What?
Yeah, I missed that. Sorry, what?
Nothing against thee.
No, he just legitimately wasn't listening. But he's still got his sword out and he's like, with his back to Veronica right now. What's she gonna do?
Her eyes sort of narrow, and all of the students are sort of looking around nervously. They haven't drawn their blades yet, but Nisei has definitely drawn hers.
Should we get out of here?
I wouldn't move right now. Please.
My arms are getting tired.
She sighs and sort of holds her head. Says, okay. So, and then an explosion occurs.
Okay.
It's not an explosion.
You did mention.
Sorry?
You did mention, yeah.
It's not an explosion within the dojo. There is the sound of sort of erupting, violent rending of like stone and wood and shingles and such. Somewhere outside, a building has exploded. The ground shakes under your feet. Dust starts falling that it was once settled on the rafters. Everyone sort of looks around, and Nisei is just like, "The fuck was that?" And she starts running out to the front of the dojo.
Tail's right on her tail.
Yeah, okay. The other two?
He's going wherever Veronica's going. He's found his objective, so.
Before we deal with that, thank you. Does a whole like bow. Shall we help?
Okay. You run after them.
Yeah, Veronica flicks out her blade, which is like a mantis forsyth, and runs out the door with thee.
Okay. He
Running,
sheathes his sword again so he can run after.
running out of the dojo, you see Nisei sort of slide to a stop, sort of in the middle of the street out the front of the dojo, and sort of turn to her right. Following her gaze, you can see a huge plume of smoke sort of coming out from a building that's sort of, once again, Pomana is not a huge town, so it's like a block or something over, and it's just one of the houses on the edge of the town has just collapsed or exploded outwards, actually. The walls, like the wall at sort of the corner, you can see have splayed outwards down into the street and such. And you can hear sort of screaming and general panic. And what you see first are little creatures that are running around. They look like very large and very angry ambulatory turnips or onions.
Right.
They've sort of got like they got hands, but their hands are sort of like they look like spring onions, basically, like floppy spring onions, like root sort of style things. They're running on like little just sort of very densely bunched up bits of actually like the roots that would come out the bottom, but they've got two of them. Sort of like the other ones where they have like the two roots and they sort of it's going around. They have little tiny little beady little eyes, and they have little like plant-like mouths that sort of open. They're going "Rah!" and running around, and sort of just generally causing chaos.
Yeah.
Alongside them are sort of angry pumpkins and squashes. They walk on sort of stalk bodies. I think a little bit more Bellsprout from Pokemon.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? They sort of like waddle about and sort of, and they all have like pumpkin guts sort of dripping out of their mouths. As they sort of like, they walk around, they sort of like slather around, like, sort of walking around. And so there's a good dozen of them, or a dozen of them sort of like running around. They're not necessarily attacking the townsfolk, but they're definitely like sort of threatening them and scaring them and crowd controlling them. But what you see is that in the deep, deep distance, you can see one of them holding like what must be like a 5-year-old child and hauling them away. Like the child is sort of kicking and screaming, but like the couple of like little onion monsters around them are sort of dragging them away. And from the ruins of the house that exploded on the outskirts of town, you see this sort of writhing mass of like roots and tree matter. It's like brackle. Is brackle the term I'm looking for? You know, all those sort of like, you know, thorny vines you'll find, you know, all sort of done up in like that sort of like very sort of it's like straw almost. It's like a huge like snake-like tentacle that's sort of smashing its way out of what's left of that building. It's very large. It is basically almost the size of the building itself. And at the very front of it, it has two like relatively mature trees, basically as like pseudo horns, like poking out the front of its head. Their branches have been like sort of stripped. It's sort of just like what's left after it's sort of been violently rent straight through this building. And it sort of like, you know, sort of crushes to the ground and sort of, you know, rolls over, and then like the sort of fibrous body that it has sort of splits open, and like another one of these little onion creatures launches out of it, running elsewhere.
Was there anyone in the building?
You don't know. It's probably a bit too far to see. And more importantly, there's not much of a building to find anyone in anymore. One of the onion creatures, sorry.
No. Having lived here, I would probably know what building that it used to be. Is it potentially a storehouse for the harvest?
No, it's a residence. It's a residence on the outskirts of town.
No.
Probably one of the farmers' houses, maybe a shared house of like 2 families or something like that.
Damn.
As this sort of progresses, and sorry.
No. Go ahead.
As this sort of progresses, and it sort of starts slightly snaking its way out into the middle of the street, you see one of the onion creatures run up and sort of, with a you know what must be a 3-year-old, and sort of strangely sort of gingerly sort of pass it onto the side of this sort of fibrous snake-like creature, and the side sort of opens up, and you know just sort of puts the child inside the snake-like creature, and then sort of runs off to cause more mischief.
Uh-oh.
It's eating children.
It's not eating them. I can't help but think that Mr. Fustov might have taken some inspiration from something that I subjected them to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I think at the point of seeing the onion thing give the baby to the snake monster, Tal's probably going to just, okay, we're doing this, and run ahead, pushing aside his cloak and yanking out his gigantic, normal-looking greatsword.
Normal-looking greatsword?
Normal-looking greatsword.
Montante kind of deal.
I can't say anything specific because anything specific had a higher monetary value in the game, but
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to enter into combat because as you sort of draw your sword and march on to attack the snake, I'm assuming you're going for the snake thing, right?
Mm-hmm. He's going specifically for where he saw the child was deposited.
Mm-hmm. It's a long way away, and you are intercepted by a group of its minions before you make it there.
Gosh dang it.
And so now we enter into combat. Okay.
We do need battle music.
Yeah, but B was
One
like,
day,
no,
one day.
Michael, don't overwork yourself. Just focus on the
Don't
basic stuff and
overwork
enjoy yourself."
yourself.
Yes, thank you, everyone else.
I'm sure there's some royalty-free music somewhere.
No, I refuse to use royalty-free music.
Make everything.
Okay, so what I need, so just to be clear, this is the very first battle we've actually done in this system, so it's going to be very clunky, and to bear with us as we sort of stare at some rules every now and then. So everyone is taking part of the conflict, including Nisei. Nisei is going to be a extra member of the hero party.
Yay.
Nice.
Because it's her village too, goddammit.
What about all the guys in the dojo?
They're running off elsewhere to go and help, and some of them are sort of just too terrified to even do anything. There are people around who are sort of trying to fend off these creatures, but clearly to varying degrees of success. And the students, well, if they don't have a proper sword, they're not having a great time. Okay,
True.
so what I'd like everyone to do is to roll a dexterity and insight check. Just to
Minus your initiative modifier for your armor.
plus your armor's initiative modifier.
Where do I
All right,
find
so
that?
it's a / check.
Yep.
You're wearing runic armor, right?
Yeah. It says initiative -3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your dex plus insight -3.
Yeah, let's be clear. V is not really intended to go first in this.
Who's
Wait, why is it
leading?
-3? Is it your armor takes away your?
Yeah, it lowers your initiative score.
Oh, right, yeah. I think I'm just
damn.
flat.
Yeah, so do we have to choose someone to lead?
I hope I'm doing this right.
I think we do have to.
Oh
choose
no, it
someone
needs to be an
lead.
initiative group check. Sorry, right. Okay,
Yes.
let's go to the group check rules. Sorry, I didn't realize this. Group checks. Okay, so who's going to be leading the check here?
I think it makes sense for Tony too, if Tony's in the
Yeah.
least restrictive armor.
And supposedly first of the scene, but yeah.
Okay, so all the supporting characters who aren't the leader will do a support check, which is basically which is the initiative roll, but your target is always going to be 10.
How does it deal with negatives?
What?
Okay, it does deal with negatives.
Yeah.
Because I have a
It is plus
okay,
the
I got
negative
an 11.
number. You got an 11? Cool. So, what did you just roll? I really have a history of what the rolls were on my screen.
It
It's
was a
in the
3.
chat, so
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
So sad.
Oh, right, yeah. So this is the history of the rolls. Okay. So. Sorry, I'm running around a little bit. So this means that Utah will get a +1 to your check.
All right, well, I did roll before I realized what was happening, and I did get a 10. Would that make it 11, or would you like me
that
to
turns
roll
it into
again?
an 11. That's correct.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just quickly. You're rolling against. You are rolling against a 9. So this means that the heroes will go first.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So the adversaries that you're fighting against are 2 of the little onion monsters and 2 of the pumpkin monsters. And yes, so they're sort of, rounding towards you, just forming kind of a wall between you and the gigantic monster in the distance. All right.
And this is why I already regret the choices of skills that I made. Okay.
Some stats here.
So is it in an order of roles then?
No, it is not. It's actually popcorn initiative, if you know what that is. So let me give you a second
Nope.
to.
Our team chooses one person to go first, and then their team gets one person, and it
Yep.
goes
Oh,
side
so
by
back
side.
and forth.
Because you succeeded,
Okay.
yeah. Your one person from the hero side has gets the first attack. So
Also, can I clarify? There's 2 kids that have been kidnapped right now.
Yeah,
there are
so
2
there was
kids
one-
who have
One's been-
directly witnessed being kidnapped.
Yeah,
Wow.
one
Oh,
kid
okay.
has been taken away and the other one has been fed to the snake,
Who knows? Maybe the other one was fed to the snake as well.
quote unquote.
Oh no!
Okay, so yeah, there are, as I said, there are 2 sort of turnip onions, and there's 2 sort of cursed pumpkins. They sort of, they initially try to sort of just frighten you. They go, "Wah!" And when they realize that you're not necessarily scared of vegetables sort of acting menacingly, they start to go in for the kill.
Fair, fair and
So
reasonable.
who's going to go first amongst our heroes?
Tali, you want to do the honors?
Sure,
Yeah, you
I'll
can.
give it a crack. I'll see if I can end one of the smaller guys before they do any damage to me. So it's just one action and whatever light actions I may be able to do, which isn't really applicable at this time. So it's mainly just we get one action and then that's our turn. Yeah.
Pretty much. Let me just
Yeah.
double check here.
Yeah, it's something about minor activities, but I don't think that's really in play at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep.
I see.
think-
Yeah. No, basically, if you want to do minor activities, which are sort of, picking something up, opening a door, handing something to someone else during a turn or something like that, that's sort of just up to me saying it's okay in the end.
Yeah.
So,
All good. All good.
You can't, I don't know, sort your inventory by ascending order during a turn or something like that. Okay.
All right. Big see them coming in for the kill. It's just like, I'm not that hungry, but I guess you'll do. He's gonna bring down the great sword.
The great sword.
The great sword. And so I guess that's my attack, which is dexterity and might.
Is it plus
Yeah.
one?
So you need to do. Sorry.
I don't think it's +1 because I don't know if I've got any bone. Oh wait, no, it's +1.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
great sword.
Yeah, you should see the accuracy check of your attack, of your weapon. Okay.
Just double check. Nope, that's my armor. Yeah, dex and might +1. Cool. Alrighty. Let's have a look. Funnily enough, they're all D8s.
How
As we
average.
said last time, you are the jolt.
I don't know if this helps. Hopefully, I'm not
Oh,
breaking the
that's
program.
a 4, and your high is a 3. Okay.
5 technically because it didn't include the +1.
If you push tab, it'll give you the option to add in a modifier.
Okay.
Yep. So it's a 5.
It's a 5.
What are we attacking? Attack against
That-
your.
One of the little onion guys.
Don't cry.
Where is the defense stats?
That's how they get you. They make you cry so you miss.
Actually, give me a second. I need to figure out how where we determine what the miss that is. Sorry.
Oh no.
Uh,
You're all good.
You deal that? No. Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
dexterity plus a
It's
dexterity
equal to the
modifier.
target's defense score.
Yeah.
Wait, give me a sec. I need to double check some things in here. I don't understand.
Defense is usually their dexterity
fixed
die plus.
number, but some of these dudes have.
If
a
it's a plus, then
plus.
you just add it to their dexterity die. Their max
Oh, I
dexterity
got to roll
die.
their dexterity.
No, you don't roll their dexterity.
Oh,
you
really?
take the maximum and then plus the defense
Then
score.
why isn't it just the flat number?
Because it can change. If they get slowed.
Okay.
Mm.
I see. So that doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Dang it.
It's a swing, and it sort of just nimbly dips to the side. Sort of,
I'm not gonna be happy with this.
Um,
It begins.
Be hungrier. You're not hungry now.
No, I have a history with digital dice, but we will see if it persists.
That's true.
All right. So, seeing you whiff this attack and sort of just do your best to gouge a new hole in the street, one of the pumpkin monsters. I'm going to say I'm not going to say monster 1, monster 2. Let's say that there is a onion monster and a turnip monster. These like monstrously sized, onions and turnips.
Mhm.
And there's a pumpkin monster, and someone give me another kind of squash.
Gourd.
Isn't a
Oh
gourd
my
the
God.
general term?
Yes.
Isn't a pumpkin a gourd?
Yes.
So
We use
something a
that
little
for
bit more,
squash.
little bit more definite.
I mean,
Squash.
you could say squash.
Oh,
yeah,
squash is. Oh, is squash a? Okay, I'll just call it squash then.
Squash the
the squash is a gourd.
Squash the squash.
Squash the squash.
Okay,
Squash,
so I'm going to say
squash,
you're going for the onion monster, and the
Yeah.
pumpkin monster, seeing you with that attack, trundles up to you and performs a breath attack.
Uh-oh.
So it's going to
Stinky
roll.
pumpkin breath.
I know. Gross pumpkin breath. Where are we? So it's going to roll. Where are we? This and. So it ends up rolling a 9. Does that meet your defense value?
Is it, if it matches, does that mean it hits?
That's a good question.
Because my defense is 9.
Difficulty level is equal to the target's defense score. So I'm assuming that equaling is a hit.
Dang it.
Unless
Then
I
yes,
see
it
something that
hits.
says otherwise. Greater than or equal to. Yep. So it's a
All
hit. Okay.
Dang it.
So
Just a quick question.
Yep.
What was the value of the hit?
the value of the hit?
Dang it, it's a
The
9.
dice rolls were a 1 and a 5. How does that ability work?
A 1 and a 5. Fucking hell.
1 and 5
Wait,
plus
hold up.
3. So 6 plus 3 is 9.
God damn it, you could. It's the result of the accuracy. The result has to be.
Yeah.
So part of my ability.
Oh no, I did this
counterattack
wrong.
is-
Wait, no, I did this wrong. It
Okay.
actually comes out to the 6 because it doesn't actually get the plus 3 on its attack.
Oh, okay. Then yay, miss.
It misses.
And
Cool.
also you
Wait,
get
so
your
and
ability,
I get a
right?
counterattack because I have counterattack.
Oh, sweet.
which-
Okay, please counterattack me.
So yes, if the result of the attack is an even number, because the rules have to be weirdly arbitrary like that, I get a free counterattack.
My
And if it
friend.
hits, I roll a die, but I take away the highest value of the rolls.
Mhm.
All right, so I will check again. And mod. Does the mod act as the plus?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, let's try this one. God damn it.
You really don't have the best day.
It begins, I tell you. Okay, does a 6 hit? One better than my previous attack.
I believe a 6 will not hit.
Dang it.
Yeah. Oh, you're counter. No, wait. You're
Right, the
counterattacking
best was winning.
the pumpkin. The 6 will not hit.
Yeah.
I'll go to
It'll
inform you.
be a venture today to see if I can replicate the very first 10 that I got, because I imagine that's going to be my highest roll today.
Uh,
Okay, hero turn. Who's gonna attack next? Gonna go act next.
can I go next?
Oh
Do
yeah, I
it.
forgot to mention
Okay.
that what the pumpkin was trying to do was vomit its guts all over you.
Nice.
Oh.
So it's like vile and orange, but like gross and like I the only way I can describe it is curdling. It's got a whole bunch of those seeds, pumpkin seeds in it as well.
Oh, yeah.
And it's sort of just
Yummy.
as you sort of dodge and have another swing at it, Tal. Yeah, it hits the ground and it sort of hisses.
Yeah.
Where
I
it
was
sort
about
of
to say,
lands.
oh, that's the
acidic.
wrong kind of pumpkin soup.
All right. So I hear you're going next.
I say that and I don't know what I'm doing. But he would run in because his royal guard instincts kicking in.
Mhm.
Look after everyone. So he runs in alongside Tal, and I think he'd go for the pumpkin as well, I guess.
Okay, you're going for the pumpkin? They just
Um,
tried to spew God knows what on top of Tal?
Yeah. And
Don't worry, none of them have been affected in any way, shape, or form, so you can attack whatever and it'll be the same.
whichever one, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Okay, so with my dark blade,
Mm-hmm.
I have something called painful lessons.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get hit, and lose a hit point, I can study them. I probably want to save that for the big guy though.
I guess it's
I
whatever
don't know what
hits
I'm
you, right?
doing. Yeah, whatever.
I don't think it's that big. It's you can only study the same aspect of a creature once, so you can use it here if you want to, but that's in response to being hit. So
Yeah. So to attack. Oh, maybe I should do a chanter thing then. To buff everyone.
Splendid, you have a very interesting outlook on the world, and I one day wish to interrogate you for it.
Splendid.
What was it? The acidic burning on the ground part of the appeal, Splendid? That's what I'm asking for a friend.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's all right.
If you want to just do a general attack, you can just do a general attack.
Just a general?
A basic
Okay.
attack, yeah.
I'll just smack it with my sword. I'll
It's always a good
swing it.
move.
Your swacks.
Just
I'll
whack.
swack it. So how do I do that? I do
I believe yours is might plus might.
might. Oh, there it is. Yeah, might plus might.
Mm-hmm.
So my might is a D10. So I got
Mhm.
2 D10s, and then there's no modifiers there.
I don't think for that one.
Which
Come on.
Ooh, that's a 10.
Come on.
That's a
Versus
Oh, hell yeah.
pumpkin.
Never mind.
That's a hit. Well done. Okay, so your high roll. Oh, it's a 5.
Wonka.
So what's the damage
Okay.
on your attack then?
So my damage is a. What is HR? HR
High
plus
High roll.
14.
Plus 2.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
so
Plus
14.
14?
oh, what?
What?
Sorry, say
Yeah,
that
it's
again.
really high.
Plus 14.
I don't know what this means. What does
No,
it
it's
mean?
Okay,
correct.
so Cat. So high roll
Yeah.
is the highest value of the dice you rolled. So
In which case
of
it's
the
be 5.
individual dice. So you rolled 2 5s, which means your high roll is a 5. Plus 14, which means you're doing 19 damage. Yeah?
Jesus.
Holy
To the pumpkin.
moly.
The pumpkin is not having a
Fucking
good
squash
day.
that pumpkin.
Indeed.
Smashing pumpkins.
Smashing pumpkin!
What does this sound like when you carve into this pumpkin out of interest? Like, what kind of is it?
Sounds like a splat. Because it's a fucking heavy sword, so it kind of acts more like a hammer than a.
Well, I feel like, but I feel like it's got to sound a little bit more like, it's like going into cardboard almost, alongside the gooey sound. Like,
He's
like
carving.
there's a tearing sound, right? Because it's got that like
Yeah.
thick pumpkin flesh. Yeah, just thunk. It sort of bites into the flesh of the pumpkin. The pumpkin does not like this. To the extent the pumpkin can express dismay. Put it in
Oh,
crust with
sad.
The
pie
pumpkin
and built-in sizzle.
recently gained sentience and it immediately regrets it.
Yeah, it is regretting existing right now. And its friend, the turnip, comes to attack thee in revenge for his vile acts. Sort of spinning around, does a little pirouette, and then leaps up to bump you. That is not the page I wanted to go to. It's going to roll. It's X and Might. Where are we? Do this a better way. Plus. All right. Oh, it gets a 15. Does that defeat your armor? Your defense value?
Jesus.
My armor defense is 11.
Okay, so it does a total of, what's the high roll? Of 15 damage to you. So you take 15.
What is M def? What is that?
That's your
That's
magic
magic
defense.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay,
It's
so
magic,
it would just be 11.
which is def, yeah. Yeah,
It's
so you
just
take
def,
15 points
okay.
of HP damage. And the sort of, like, you don't know if it's a function of, like, the magic that animates them that they make these noises, or if it's sort of, like, some kind of internal structure that's, like, sort of squeaking like a car spring or something like that. But, like, you swear, the second it, like, lands this, like, really good hit against you, you're going, you know, as it sort of bounces around you and such.
Laughing.
Hateful
All right.
little produce.
You get a
Fine with my hit points.
free study because of painful lesson, right?
Yeah.
All right. Bring up those rules
I don't
again.
know what that does. I
Is that-
study it.
These are the specific rules because we're talking about important.
How do I edit my hit points?
B just posted them in the chat for the thing if you want it.
You gonna edit
Okay.
the hit points food on the
Oh god, I forgot that I gave myself that job.
Yep.
Who's the idiot who decided that was a good idea?
I don't know. They seem pretty good at it though.
Yeah, okay. Minus 15. Everyone watch these health go. Oh, that's Tal. Shit.
Please, I know they want to kill me too, but in due time.
Whoops.
Please.
Okay, so if I want to know more about insight.
Mm-hmm.
With built-in.
Can I use this ability again on another creature?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can, but you can't do it twice on the same type of creature. Yeah? Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes. Yes. So all the vegetables are out after this. Is that right?
Yes, the vegetables are out, but the pumpkin and squash are still in play.
Insight is D8, so 2 D8s.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Got a 10.
10! Okay, let me just take a look.
Hell yeah.
Study just for 10? Study.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you want to look
wrote it in
I
here.
can-
Okay.
I could tell by the way it pirouetted and squatted.
Okay.
Squatted on me, no,
So
splotted on me.
you figured out some general meta knowledge about this creature. So I'll let you know that it is of the basic soldier rank. That it is what's known as a Alraune or Alraune. Alraune.
Mm-hmm.
Alraune. And its maximum HP is 50 and its maximum MP is 45. And
Wait, say that again. I'm writing this down. Pull out a notebook in my armor and start writing it down.
What's their species?
Alraune.
Oh, I mean the name against their level.
Plant.
Yeah.
Plan. What's their HP?
50.
50.
And their max
And-
MP is 45.
What?
And that's all the information you're able to gather from your insight from this.
Pretty good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This
With
is
my
sort of
many
the
encounters
basic
from,
bitch plant
plants.
monster you're fighting against here.
This is a common encounter for V.
Yes. I've experience with plants being hating
Watch.
being eaten.
These been in a kitchen before. Okay, well that we move on to who's left. We have Nisa and we have Veronica. Which would you like to go first?
I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do an attack. Veronica gets ready with her mantis blade, levels it against the pumpkin, and goes in for a slash.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Dex plus Insight plus 1. Please.
Oh my goodness.
That's an
Oh.
opportunity as well, right?
Wow.
Damn.
Critical hit's an opportunity.
Wait, was that a critical? Oh, it is. Okay, so just to clear it up for everyone, if you roll the same number on both dice when you do your roll,
6 plus.
and it is greater than a 6, or equal to or greater than a 6, that counts as a critical hit, and you get to do some fun stuff. Such as, he said, quickly trying to scroll down to where the critical hit stuff is. Oh, where's the critical hit stuff? I swear it's there. All right, it's the opportunities list. Opportunities
Yeah.
list.
Page 41.
Oh, critical success. I was looking for critical hit. I am full. So, which of these opportunities would you like to unlock in this battle?
Good question. Just I'll go with the affliction,
Mm-hmm.
and I will. It says a creature. Can it be one of the other creatures?
Yeah, it says a creature.
Yeah. So I think as part of the attack, go basically runs through this pumpkin
Mhm.
and then levels her blade against the squash, was it?
Yeah.
And I would like to slow it,
Okay.
Ooh.
hmm
which lowers its dexterity die.
Yeah. So slow reduces the dexterity die by 1.
And that's 19 damage.
Whew.
And a whole 19 damage to the pumpkin.
Mhm.
Okay.
Die, pumpkin, die.
No.
Veronica looks over her shoulder at Thea, like, sure.
Have you ever seen those images of pumpkins like after Halloween in America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rotting one.
How they're not looking great. They're not going well. I mean, these kind of started off in those territory. We are sort of dealing with like the vomit of whatever the fuck that is. But yeah. So the pumpkin, you sort of carve off a slice of it, I think. And it's sort of like, you know, it's losing some deep integrity here.
Oh no.
And the squash sort of looks at its lifelong friend, considering it's only existed for about 10 minutes, in such a state, and is having what can best be described as an existential crisis, and experiencing what is about to be some lifelong trauma. So, speaking of our squash friend, it's going to turn to you, Veronica, and attempt to do squash breath upon you.
Mhm.
Nice.
Where are we? I have the numbers for that. Now, fortunately for you, it has had a dex hit, but that actually doesn't impact this attack.
Because it's based on might
Unfortunate.
or something.
Yeah, it's might instead of dex. So
Yeah.
8 and that.
There's
Oh, it just rolled an 8. Let's try that again, where I actually do it the correct way.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8. 8.
It's
8.
just the number 8.
Okay, is your defense value at or below 5?
No.
Sorry, your magic defense. I think it's for hitting magic defense.
Oh, is it hitting magic defense? Still no.
Curses.
Nice.
I think it's magic defense. Veronica just like covers herself with her arm for the coveralls and just wipes off the acid goop.
Oh, that's the point of the coveralls, is
Nice.
it? To...
Yeah.
Protection.
Oh,
Protect
right.
against
What is
magic.
it? PvE. Oh,
Yeah.
PvE. Notice.
Okay. So it's Nisa's turn. She has her inappropriately large blade, and sort of the last little flecks of whatever the fuck is coming out of the squash's mouth come there, she sort of swings low and hard straight at its face. And I'm going to make up some stats for her because I did not stat her out. And characters will generally have mods. I'm just going to give her 2. She rolls 6 and misses.
Even against
It's in the family.
She does
It's
the
in
full on.
family.
She does the full on, like, you know, it's like the putting her full body weight into it, like the sort of like in the anime, like they'll highlight the foot digging into the dirt, and like the dramatic angle and the sort of almost baseball bat style swing she does, and it just hits nothing. In fact, it hits nothing so much. She sort of like her foot, like that was sort of bracing her behind her, sort of lifts off the ground, and she has to stumble to maintain her balance. All right. Turnip time. Turnip, the termit, enraged by the offenses that you have caused upon its kin. I say, as I quickly realize there's a better way of organizing these windows. goes for an attack on, let's say thee again. Thee looks like the one that's in danger. Okay, let's see if I can spell the word check.
That's the real check.
Oh, okay. So the creature actually doesn't end up attacking you. Instead, it sort of looks at you and then sort of opens its mouth, like its entire body sort of distends open as its entire being shakes. And this high-pitched shriek with like visible pressure waves flies out at thee.
Oh, Jesus.
So that's that and that. Okay, this is a ranged attack that actually hits your magic defense. What's your magic defense?
It's insight +1. So that's a D.
Or it'll be a fixed thing. So
Yeah, that's 9.
Oh,
it becomes a 9.
what is my insight?
Is it D8?
Who am I? Yeah, my insight is D8.
Okay, so it's just the max roll of that, the value of that +1. So it becomes a 9. And I'm terrible at mathematics, but I do know that 7 is lower than 9. Could you explain to me
Goodness.
why the Banshee Shriek doesn't impact thee? Like, why doesn't it affect thee?
Well, he knows the good music when he hears it. I don't know. It just sounds. Maybe it just sounds like screamo to him. He's into it.
The Castaneda scene is
Yeah,
pretty
really.
huge on the screaming music.
Yeah, he's used to it. So he just maybe he just braces himself with his forearms against the air pressure, but the sound is fine.
That's actually inspiration for the next banger from these
Yeah.
record label.
When the turnip screams.
Yeah, it's Alaruna Scream, which is it's a bit underground. You'll have to, you probably don't know it. Okay, so that's a round of combat. So we come back to the heroes. Who wants to? Everyone is now back in action. Who wants to go first this round?
That slow ability thing, does that disappear after your next turn, B?
They have to clear it, and
They
I
have
think
to
I
clear
a
it.
way
Okay.
to.
I don't think they have a way to do it.
Okay. I'm kind of announced myself a little bit there. 'Cause there is something I wanted to try.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing me, it'll probably... I'm willing to try something, but if someone else has anything that they would like to do, I am perfectly fine letting them go first.
I'm just gonna hit things.
Yeah,
Have
gotta
sword
keep
will stab.
smacking.
All right, let me get. I want to do. Doesn't help. Nope, not that one.
Oh, have you been spending MP at all?
don't think so.
No.
Just checking, because I do have MP to keep track of for you guys.
Do any of my abilities use MP? Oh, yeah, one
The
does.
Chanta ones, yeah.
My Chanto one, and then also my agony ability, which is like a life steal thing. Oh no, that's
Okay,
recovery. Sorry, I'm stupid. Don't worry about
No,
can't
you're fine.
breathe.
You're fine. We are all learning
We're
this.
all
Yeah.
learning this.
it.
It's very thrilling listening, I'm sure, for the audience. Okay, so What are you doing? What are you doing?
I would like to go first to try something.
Okay,
if that's
Tal,
okay.
go.
All right, so a physical aspect of Tal that I have not described yet because I keep forgetting about it and/or thing. But Tal is more than just a guy with a big sword who's
This
very
doesn't
good
make
at
any
it,
sense. I don't
supposedly.
understand.
People keep saying he's a great swordsman, but
Uh-huh.
it hasn't been seen yet. But
The alleged great swordsman.
yeah, alleged great swordsman. So kind of like in his left hand, it's kind of got like wrapped bandages underneath the glove, but there's a little bit of a chain kind of like also wrapped around his wrist. So he kind of like jingles his hand a bit, and a stopwatch falls out of it.
Oh, yep.
Ooh.
Because he doesn't cast magic, so I don't imagine he needs a staff or anything in order to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But he looks at was it a pumpkin that's been slowed?
Yep, the pumpkin is
The
slowed.
squash
Sorry,
is
the
being
squash.
slowed.
Sorry, the squash.
The squash, right.
The squash is slowed, yeah.
So he knows when something is not moving as fast as they normally would be.
Mm-hmm.
So he looks at the squash, kind of like directs his hand with the stopwatch in it. It's like looks at it and tries to say something cool like time weighs on all of us. And he clicks the stopwatch. And I'm going to use my ability of stolen time by spending 5 mind points.
Mm-hmm.
I will. One of it is. Let me just double check. I'm trying to use things. Where are you? So I don't think I need a roll for this. I think it just happens.
It does. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
happened.
So I click the stopwatch and kind of like it starts spinning really, really quickly, and this purplish energy kind of like lashes onto the squash, and it looks like it visibly like decays even faster because I deal it 15 physical damage.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to read this ability. Bear in mind, I defense. I choose one of the options. So one creature recovers. One creature being formed equipment. Deck 3. Choose an ally who is entering this round that enemy.
Butter.
Wait, sorry.
So
where is this
this
coming
is
from? Stolen time?
This is coming from stolen time. Aspect of it: a creature that is already slowed, I can deal it 15 physical damage.
Where is this?
It should be there.
Have I got an old version here?
We might have an old version.
I would not be using this unless I had it.
No, I trust you. I'm just trying to figure out why I can't see this.
Looking for inch fist.
The wrong entry here? No one will be seated during the
At least
intense-
in the 1.1 PDF that I've got open.
I have the 1.02 PDF, so maybe
1.1 is newer.
1.1
is newer.
Okay, excuse me as I do the thrilling drive-through RPG. Download the newest
We
version.
don't have 1.1 in the chat in our Discord.
I'm looking at the one that I definitely didn't share with you because that would be illegal according to drive-through RPG.
I mean, we can have a look at the 1.1 changelog, which will have exactly the data we're looking for.
Something tells me that might actually be harder to do
Yeah,
than-
honestly. One more option to choose from in with stolen time. So I'm guessing that's a new option.
Today I learned
Also,
that I had an old version of Fabula Ultima.
Hey.
Yeah, excuse
Also,
me as I,
there's a pin that may or may not. Oh wait, no, that's the old one. Ooh. They may or may not have the old one.
Love having old documentation.
My favorite, particularly in software, where it's sort of like, and this is an option that we took away 3 minor versions ago.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Actually, it shouldn't be 15. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it should be 15. Should be 15.
Okay, let me jump back down to the Entropist. Oh, I have to open up all the damn bookmarks again. How dare you?
It's funny how I have 1.1 of everything except for the core rulebook.
Or one enemy see that is suffering from slow loses 10 plus spell level times 5 hit points. Okay, we're all on the same page.
Yay! We're all up to date.
Yay! Okay, that was the squash, right?
That was the squash, because it is currently afflicted with slow.
Ah, you're right, yes. So, the squash is not enjoying its life right now.
No, I wouldn't imagine so.
In a weird sort of skittery sort of slow motion way. It's almost like bits of it aren't following along enough, and that's causing its flesh to tear, and it's kind of like you like took one of those fruits and sort of squeezed a bit and then sort of twisted it sort of like in opposite directions in your hands. And you
Ooh,
feel
yummy.
like the internal structure sort of cracking and stuff inside of it. That's what's going on. That's charming. Yeah.
That's a word for it.
Yeah.
All right, I believe that is the entirety of my turn.
Yep.
So are you like aging it or something?
Kind of, yes. I'm decaying it. Entropy, baby.
Ah.
Yeah, little bits of mold are
Ah.
starting to appear in splotches around its face, and its entire
yeah.
structure, like in like the sort of idle JRPG animation that it's sort of doing between turns. It's the rest of it sort of following behind as it's sort of sloshing about internally. Now.
Oh. Structure is broken down.
Oh yeah. Okay, so as you're doing this to its friend, the pumpkin, definitely worse for wear, attempts to interrupt you, or at least get its revenge against you for this.
That's fair.
Pumpkin got nothing to lose.
And so it attempts to vomit on you again.
Nice.
Or attempts to vomit on Tal.
Yep.
So
Got to get that sizzling pumpkin action.
that's a whole bunch of nothing. And it rolls. Come on, guys! Do your threats. This is cool. This is a fun status thing.
We are all whiffing massively.
Oh my god, the dice hate me as well. Okay, well, that's another fucking 10 MP down the drain for no effect.
Oh,
okay, who's
no.
next? It's sort of just like...
God damn it! What? It was a fucking odd
It's
number.
less
Damn
of
you.
a
Trying to kill us
miss
all.
and more of a failure to launch. Like, it's sort of like, it's like trying to spit, but sorry, with your lips open. Like if you've gone to the dentist, you've had like, the local anesthetic, and you try to drink something and it sort of spills out without, yeah. So it's trying to do that the quote unquote breath attack, but what it's actually doing is sort of just dribbling out the side a little bit. It can't bring up that pressure. Okay, who's the next brave hero?
I just
It's back to you
smash
guys
the
again.
Pumpkin again.
Do it.
Smash
Smash
the
the pumpkin V.
Smash pumpkins.
That's the name of the first episode, Smashing Pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
No copyright.
I feel like he's just like in retaliation mode. Oh, okay, so 2 mites again. D10s. And yeah, that's it. Rolling.
No.
It's a
Oh
4.
dear. Okay, it's a 4.
Oh no. We're all doing fun things.
You don't get a bonus.
Yay,
You
with
don't get a modifier in that
Do I?
for your attack.
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Nah.
Just checking. Okay. So you're attacking at the pumpkin. The pumpkin I guess, like in its sort of ill state, stumbles out of the way of your attack or something?
I guess so.
All right.
It took a big hiccup after it spewed.
The turnip turns to thee and decides that now is a good time to attack. And so it goes, and sort of its entire body, like sort of stretches and squashes, and then both of its arms sort of fling towards thee at the same time. What is it doing? It is doing a...
Giving me a big hug.
Got some bad news about this hug.
Oh.
It's not going to be particularly gentle. A 13 versus your regular defense. Does that hit?
Regular defense is 11.
Yeah, so
So
you get
yes.
hit for 15 damage.
Wee.
Oh no, not
Not
again.
A small amount of damage.
Small, yes.
You are now in crisis, by the way. If you have any abilities that get influenced by the crisis mechanic.
Oh, I'm in crisis. Oh, because I'm past half. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's kind of annoying though, because I can only use this ability once per scene.
This is a scene, so it'll end after the battle, so it'll be fine.
Oh, but when we go up against the big guy,
Different scene.
will that be? Oh,
Different
really?
scene.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
A battle is
In
its own
that
scene.
case.
Yeah, no, go nuts.
In that case. So this is a Darkblade ability called Agony. Oh wait, no.
Sounds fun.
Before that, Heart of Darkness. So upon entering crisis, you may choose a specific creature you can see that you don't have a bond towards, and create a bond of hatred towards that creature. So,
What are you targeting?
I guess I want to do the one that's still got the one that just hit me. I think because I don't want to go for the pumpkin if the pumpkin's gonna die too early. Because yeah, because once I have a bond of hatred on a creature, I can recover hit points and mind points from them.
Nice.
With another ability. So, but that would probably be in the next turn, I think. So yeah, so I'm gonna so the turnip hits me with those tentacle arms.
Yep.
And these like, oh, this is just like that time those ducks came at me with those wings, and now he's in rage, he's in crisis. He's like, ah, and now he hates the turnip especially. How dare you do a really cool scream? I'll kill you.
And yeah, so are you going to? I think you can do more than that. That wasn't
an action.
That wasn't a full action. You can do another action. That was a minor thing.
Oh, can I attack it?
Yeah, you want to.
You could do that ability that
you can attack it, and then you can do the agony ability after that.
All right. I can do both. Okay.
Yeah, because that's what.
Okay,
that's
I'll
the trigger.
swing at it. I'll go and swing at it with my sword, and that's
hit
another
it with my axe.
Hit it with the axe. That's another what? Another. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. Might is 10. Yeah, D10, 2 D10s. That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Dang
It doesn't quite make it, unfortunately.
Damn.
And so you don't get the chance to use agony because you didn't deal damage to the creature.
I didn't deal damage. Dang.
Unfortunate.
Okay. I just like swing the sword and then just like whiffs past it and hits the ground. It's a heavy sword.
You're kind of rusty and out of practice. Okay, we move on to the squash. What's left of the squash? Oh no, well I guess the squash is a bit better than the pumpkin, right? The pumpkin's what I say of that. The squash, giving up all pretense, decides that it's just going to make a dash at make a dash towards. Looking at the name list, Tal.
Yep.
And just try and take a huge bite out of it. Like, it's got that sort of, jack-o'-lantern style mouth, but all the bits
Yep.
appear to be a little bit too sharp and definitely not, HOA approved. So, yeah, it's going to roll a this and a this, and it's going to have a 3. Does a 9 hit your defense?
Dang it! Yes, it does.
It does? Okay.
Stop rolling odd numbers, dang it.
Yeah.
So it does a total of 8 poison damage to you.
Ooh, does the
which
poison do anything, or
It
is
does not
poison
do
just-
anything, but if you have
Okay.
a vulnerability to poison, then it would do a bit more damage,
yep.
or a resistance to it. But yeah.
Not more or less than any other regular person, so a lot, so I'm dying.
You're dying. Oh no.
Oh, how dare poison.
No,
All right.
actually update your character stats. There we go. All right. Moving on. Who's next?
I guess I'll go, considering I'm the last player character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the 1.1 rules, and it's like, oh, they nerfed something in Tinkerer. Oh, they buffed the other thing in Tinkerer. I'm happy.
So what's happening?
God. I wish we knew what they were vulnerable to, but I don't think we're going to learn that. So I'm going to.
Aside
simply-
from maybe fire, which none of us deal with.
I can make a magic cannon that deals fire damage, but I'm worried it might not be. It might not be vulnerable to fire.
That's fair.
So I'm just going to continue using the Mantis Blade for now. Finishing off, hopefully, the pumpkin. Knock on wood.
Okay. So what are we doing?
Check. Leveling that Mantis Blade again. D10, D10, +1. Please.
Oh, that will hit.
10 hit.
That hits.
So that's 18 damage.
18
Damn.
damage. Okay, what does
I
it
think-
sound like when you finally defeat this pumpkin?
So I think what
First
Veronica does-
kill!
Yay!
First
Yay.
blood.
Splits it in two by just slicing down through the top of it with the Mantis Blade, and it just squelches.
It's just,
You skewered it?
wow.
I guess because of the teeth as well, when she pulls it out, it like saw blades out.
Hmm.
Oh, the
And she-
voting.
And she flicks the
Murder.
blade to get rid of all the goop on it, and then just does like that whole like two-fingered come at me at the rest of the vegetables.
And they all turn towards you.
Good.
Oh no!
I'm the one who has the most. Oh, actually, no, I don't have the most health. The least damage.
True. I
Okay,
forgot I
cool.
have a shield ability too. I should have used that.
Ah,
Next.
that's
next
okay.
time.
We'll learn with time. Okay. Wait, hang on a second. We had then we had Nisa. Is Nisa had a turn yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, I believe.
No,
But
Nisa's
why
done.
did this result in
she only whiffed once.
us in theory having the last turn as opposed to the enemies having
Because we killed the pumpkin.
No, the pumpkin. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, speaking of malicious vegetables, the onion, seeing the death of its blood brother, its patchmate, makes a charge at Veronica.
Mhm.
It's Root Roomy.
Its seed sister.
Seed
Um,
sibling.
Whoops, that's not the check.
Soon you'll learn your own mechanics.
Does a 10 hit you?
No,
It doesn't?
no.
This is
I
bullshit.
have. Do you want to know my defense?
What's your defense?
13.
Whoa, how did you get to 13?
Bloody hell.
Whoa!
+1 from the armor, +2 from being rogue's dodge.
Okay.
So
So Nissa takes a swing at the cursed pumpkin. Sorry, the squash. I read its villain, its enemy type name. And she absolutely skewers it. Holy shit, that's an 8.
Hell yeah.
What's the bonus on your weapon, Tal?
The damage bonus.
What's the damage bonus on yours?
Oh,
The
it's sorry, it's HR plus 10.
Okay, so she does 18 damage to the squash, which doesn't
Kill it.
kill it, but it is definitely feeling it right now.
first swing was practice. This was the real one.
But we're finding out that that's how this school of swords mastery works. You miss on purpose to get them.
Get them into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
Okay. So with a sickening crunch, the squash starts to unravel more. It's got a split in it now, and so that sort of like sloshing about its movement was doing is now like in 2 halves, and then sort of splitting apart and coming back together as it sort of does its idle animation during the battle. Heroes go first. Who wants to go first in this new round? Round 3.
I have a question.
Go.
With my chanter, so right now because it's level 1,
Mhm.
my chanter key is shadow type. So, and I've chosen chanter tone energetic, which says until the start of your next. Oh, it's until the start of the next turn. When a target succeeds on a check for dexterity,
Mhm.
it allows them to advance or turn back a clock.
A
We
clock.
don't have any
so-
clocks.
We do not have any
active,
active
do we?
clocks
don't
at the
have
moment,
clocks, right?
so it's not going to affect anything.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was just wondering if that's helpful.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we don't have any active clocks at the moment, so it's not going to do much in that. It would be helpful if there was like a race or a test of speed or just a dangerous situation that we want to
I
try to avoid.
see.
I think an experienced game
Okay.
master might have created a clock for the children being kidnapped, but listen, we're here now, so we're just going to have to rest with it. Right, but yes, I have forgotten you have
No, you're
chanter
just
and
being
all its
very-
absolute bullshit.
Mm.
It's all
You're just
right.
being very benevolent and giving us time to get them later. That's why. You're
Yes,
being a nice GM.
Definitely not a case of me also learning as we go. Okay, so what you want to do?
Oh, someone else could go first if they want to.
If we're not worried, I'll just attack.
Yep, you are the most successful out of the attack rolls, so please.
Don't tell the dice.
Don't jinx it.
Knock on wood.
I don't know. I think there might be something going.
Gonna find out that Michael's sorry.
Yes, darling.
Going to find out that food stuff has coded in something to make my dice work better. Better not have.
First off, I'm a little
Favoritism.
offended that you would think I would do that.
You would never do that.
Second off,
You would do the opposite. This is when I
was offended before, but now I'm just outraged. Holy shit! I don't know how to take that.
Oh dear.
Okay, anyway, first off, there's no shenanigans going on with the
Jeez, what
dice.
did
I
you
would tell you if
do?
there's shenanigans going on with the dice.
I know.
This is just JavaScript's .random function being an absolute dick.
Yes.
Dude.
Going out
see.
of my experience, digital dice tends to be more heinous than regular dice.
I'll see what I can do
For
about
no
plugging
reason.
into random.org which is a source of randomness you can get that's a bit more random than, whatever the linear shift feedback register that JavaScript uses or something.
I forget what I remember seeing a thing, something saying that with certain programs, random dice weren't actually random.
Yeah, hashtag blame dice. I would think that JavaScript's built-in random method would be reasonably random, and we're just seeing the results of it being
right?
a little
Reasonably
bullshit
random, yeah.
of true randomness as opposed to rolling twice and getting high results.
There's a lot of things that affect actual physical dice.
Mm-hmm.
What's the creature that's been hit so far? We've killed the pumpkin.
The squash
neither
is
the onion or the
closest to
turnip
death.
have been hit.
So
But
it's the
the squash is well into its crisis period and is regretting life and mourning the death of its patchmate.
Okay, well, let's see what happens if I bring the sword
Don't
down.
feel
on the
sorry
squash.
for the murderous plants.
Oh, that hits.
Put it out of
Jesus
its misery.
This is why I'm joking about it, though, because I haven't missed.
I haven't done anything. I swear to God on high that I have not done shit to make it easier for you.
I know you haven't. I just think it's
you
just
can
very
check my
unfortunate
code.
for the other two. I promise I will.
But now I'm feeling like I should or something, because like...
Nope, this is
No.
this is theory meeting real life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's how much damage are you doing?
18.
18?
Nice.
So what does this sound like when you absolutely destroy this one?
It's probably the same way, where it's just an inverted stab.
Oh, we're recycling the animation?
We're recycling the animation.
It's the same animation from a different camera
we don't
angle.
have the budget for a second animation.
Listen, we've got to make this budget stretch as much as we possibly can.
To change the animation slightly, Veronica uses her foot to help her get the blade out again.
That detail is actually hidden from the audience the first time due to the camera angle, and now we can make it look like it's a second animation just by moving the camera back a bit.
They were nice to at least change the animations depending on the size of the enemy. So, like, if it's a bigger one, the animation is slightly different.
Unfortunately, this time what happened was due to the way that the animation gets snapped to the enemy, Veronica's foot that was actually, she was sort of like on, that wasn't resting on the enemy, actually floats off the ground a bit and actually probably does a little bit of an IK dance on the ground whilst it's happening. So listen, we're really it's a single A game we're dealing with here, right? Like these bugs are to be expected. Okay, so that is 2 dead gourds. And now we turn back to the 2 root vegetables.
To the onion and the turnip.
Indeed. The onion looks at oh Jesus. I love it.
Surely I've drawn aggro.
Absolutely. Onion looks towards Veronica and sings you the song of its people, also known as Screamo.
Really big in Constanetta.
V loves this. However, you might have opinions.
I
As a
might.
woman of culture. There's an 8 hit your magic defense.
Oh, hey.
Let's move on. Never mind. Moving on to the next hero.
Oh, crap. Sorry. Something that I forgot.
The sound is indistinguishable to the tinnitus in Veronica's ears.
Yeah, from hearing the buzzing all day in the
Sorry,
beetle.
I completely forgot about something that happened a while ago when I got attacked. I got attacked, so I get 2 MP back.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, have absorb MP.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, boop. There's your
I
2
forgot
MP, my
about that
friend.
little thing. Thank you very much. It'll maybe come into play eventually at some point.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who's the next hero?
That's a good question.
Rock, paper, scissors.
How? Oh, we do have cameras, so we can do it if you want.
Do you want to go? You can go.
I will try. I will try. All right. I will go back to the original. Was it the onion that I first tried to
The
attack
onion.
and
Mhm.
whiffed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'll go back to that guy. and-
Revenge.
It is currently distracted by trying to sing the song of its people towards Veronica, so you can give it a crack.
We shall see. I will attack it again
Mhm.
with my greatsword. Let's see if that does anything. Nope. I think yeah.
Now, I feel like I don't need to tell you that that misses.
Yeah. I think I'm solidly also in the. Tal literally does the same move and hits the same groove of ground that he hit when he missed the first time.
Just digging a
At
trench.
least I'm consistent. Tony's
Play
best.
Tony's best.
Yes.
Okay. The turnip, appalled at the lack of candor, at the lack of success, joins in on the horrific scream concert that is going on towards Veronica. And surely, at this time, surely it's going to fucking work, right?
Surely.
Veronica is going to be discovered to have industrial deafness.
Is your magic defense less than or equal to 10?
Nope.
Moving on. Okay. Would you
Veronica
like to
kinda
go,
is-
or do you want Nessa to go first? Nisa to go first. Sorry.
Veronica clears her ears out.
Yeah.
Veronica takes out the earplugs that she's had in due to the heavy winds of flying.
Yeah.
Fine with the headphones come off.
Yeah.
Veronica actually suddenly realizes what actually is going on right now.
I'll try and swing again. I can't hit two at once, can I? I can only hit one guy.
There is multi-attack stuff, but I think you have to have an ability. That does
It's
that for you.
abilities that you have to, it's skills you have
Okay.
to put points in. Yeah.
I want to be efficient. Okay, I'm gonna swing for the one I hate.
Yep, the one of which you have
Turnip.
enmity. The turnip, a foul turnip.
Turnip! Foul turnip, you will die.
All right, what are we doing? So we're doing an attack.
2d10s.
Do the can.
Yes. 2d10. I don't think I have a bonus with the bond.
That will hit. So your high is 7. So what's your? Forgot what your bonus is.
Hell yes.
Do
the damage.
Plus 14. What is my HR again? I
So
forgot.
21, I think.
Yeah.
If you look in the chat, I made it so it highlights the high roll for you. You see the bold result inside the chat when you rolled.
Okay, I see. Right.
It's
so
the high
it's
roll is
7.
the highest value that you rolled on the dice you rolled.
So it's
Yeah.
7 plus 14?
Yes, which is 21, I hope.
Mhm.
21?
Last I checked.
I believe so.
To splat. Okay,
Say
yeah, so you do damage to that thing, so you can trigger your
Shut
ability.
up. Shut up and bring the sword down.
You're not even good.
There's no rhythm to your singing.
Okay, the
You're out of time.
Are you triggering agony?
Oh, yes. Good idea. So I may recover. What does this may recover? Does that mean I have to roll for it, or I just...
You get
just
to
happens.
choose.
Okay, I would like to recover my hit points of SL?
Spell level.
What is S?
So you probably
Spell
only have
level.
spell level 1. What spell level is the agony ability at?
Level 1.
Level 1? Okay.
So it would just be 2 hit points.
Oh no, it's 2 hit points and mind points. Get both.
Oh, okay. Well, all my mind points are here anyways.
Yeah, you may recover. So it just says you can choose not to, but why wouldn't you? I'm sure there's like I don't want to move myself out of
Yeah.
crisis, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
But speaking of
Oh, so
which,
once
you've
I
moved
recover
yourself out of
these-
crisis.
Yeah, so I no longer have a bond? Is that how?
No, you keep it.
You keep the bond.
You
the bond
keep the
is
bond.
fine.
The bond
Keep it-
stays
Being in
there.
crisis allows you to do it. The bond stays for the rest of the scene, I believe.
Nice. Okay. That's good then. Thank you.
Actually, so this suggests you keep the bond forever.
Yeah, if they survive and get away.
If they survive and get away, you can continue to have an
Really?
enmity before that creature. So you can do it against like a boss or
We
something
don't
like
need a nemesis onion, please.
that. But hear me out,
First
okay?
the ducks, now the turnip.
Okay. Where are we? I think it's actually just down to hero turns because there's only 2 enemies left.
So it'd be
It's
Nisa
Nisa.
next then.
Nisa takes a swing at the onion. Let's take a look. Actually, no, I'm going to say she takes a swing at the turnip. If I need to try and fix the action economy, as we like to say. She hits for a, what was your thing again? It's 10. So she hits for 17 on the turnip. The turnip is now well into its crisis zone.
Yay.
And yeah, it's sort of like a bad chef fucked up slicing it properly. You know, like when you try and cut something and then it has like it still has like a spine of material that is holding it together. You're like, oh god, you have to sort of pull it apart. Maybe everyone else is much better at cutting things than I am because I am garbage at cooking. But yeah. So it's sort of looking chopped. Let us say. Okay, round 4. Heroes go first. Who wants to go first?
I don't trust myself to be able to connect an attack.
I have
If anyone else wants to go before me.
How do you feel, Kato?
I feel like we're going to be fighting over this every single time. I don't know. Do you want me to go? I'll smash
for
it
it.
again. Okay.
Please do.
Okay.
Oh, countdown. Oh no.
Yeah, Kato, go.
Um,
What does thee do? Are you
Same thing.
same thing?
He's gonna smash that turnip all the way.
Gotta really get that fine sliced and diced.
You cooked
9.
incorrectly.
Oh, does a 9 hit one of those?
A 9.
It does. No,
Okay.
it doesn't. It misses.
Yay!
It
No,
doesn't?
it
What?
misses.
Oh no!
It misses.
These things are agile.
Damn.
Yep. They're agile little
Why is
buddies.
this
now we
turnip
know.
so strong?
Indeed. So yes. What happens when thee misses? Out of interest.
He aims right down the cut, but because it's already cut, he just somehow doesn't hit any of it.
Incredible.
It's like the stupidest swing ever.
Fills the negative space that the cut exists in and misses anything of actual solidness.
What's that gif that makes it around all the time? The Gunslinger Girls or something like that, where it's like the bullet flies between the chick's breasts in slow motion.
Oh, that's
my
no, that's
God.
high
What's that?
school. That's it's a high school zombie one. Shit,
Oh,
what's it
okay.
called?
Yeah. And like the only thing I can think of is like, wow.
High School of the Dead. High
she-
School of the Dead.
Wow, like her tits must hurt, basically.
Oh.
Because it's slow motion, right? And they're anyway. Yes, just and it just like like in the ultra slow motion, it sort of just gently touches the edges of the split turnip, but ultimately to no
Yep.
effect.
Gently caress the turnip.
Yes, the onion makes an attack for Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
Deciding that the screaming is not working, it's going to go for a more direct approach. What's the direct approach do? It's that plus that, and because they suck, they don't get the bonus. Does a 3 hit?
No.
Just once as a treat.
If I can't hit, then that fucker can't hit.
Why does the world hate me? Okay, who's up next?
Veronica.
Okay. Turnip is the one that we've been focusing on.
Mm-hmm.
I will, or Veronica will, prepare to run it through.
I
Okay.
feel like we're doing that mochi making thing.
Shit.
Have you seen that?
Did I? Like
Did
unknowingly?
you?
Okay, what's that? That's a 9 plus what?
10?
Let's just say
Hey.
the program is not beating the allegations.
No.
Please describe exactly how you dice what's left of the turnoff.
I guess in that case, if we're doing dice, it's run past with the blade, like aside her,
Mhm.
cuts into it, and then reverses to do like a zigzag cut, like a Z cut, I suppose.
And some random kanji appear on the screen that mean washing machine, refrigerator.
And random explosion.
Yeah.
Herzberg is a Herzberg uses a symbolic alphabet now. They are German and Japanese.
Everything's a little Japanese.
That's a good
in
point.
all of
Just a little
Harmonia.
Japanese.
That
That's
is
a treat.
true.
Okay. So, that's the turnip. Dead.
Back up to the onion.
It's either Nisa or Tal. Tal, would you like to take the next hero turn?
Sure. You know, I'll try one more time because I don't think this turnip is lasting too much longer. So I will go in for one more
Tony,
attack.
Tony,
Maybe it'll
Tony,
connect.
Tony.
Go.
Come on.
Oh, right.
Go.
For a second, I thought you
Hit.
were like asking
Hit.
me for something, and
Hit.
I didn't realize it was chanting. Nope!
Fucking
Same as
hell.
last time! I got 10 once,
It's
and that was for initiative. I
Oh,
am not going to
no.
bump that.
Would you look
Emerson.
at that? The
Nope.
overlay
No,
glitched out.
no. Shut the
Oh,
fuck up.
it's
I
almost
missed.
like you're going to have to roll again.
Nope, I missed. Sounds like you're coming
Surely.
first. Yeah, so am I.
Roll the goddamn dice again, Tony.
Nope! The dice speaketh. Tar
Spend
is apparently he left the dojo for
Spend
more
a
than one
fabulous
reason.
point. Spend a fabulous point to reroll.
Yeah, you can spend fabulous
Okay,
points to
all
reroll your attacks.
right. I will spend a fabulous point to re-roll.
An attack on a common enemy. Like, in theory, you
Uh-huh.
should be giving these out, like, you know.
I will
Patty, but,
press the buttons
yes.
again. Give me a 6. 9!
Way.
Well,
Nine
it's a
doesn't hit,
bigger
though.
number. I still miss.
Yeah, you miss. I'm
Fucking
sorry,
hell.
buddy.
That's okay. I'm good.
Okay. Well, at least we've proven that you can roll things higher than 4.
And let a look through the history here. I want to see. The only good roll you got was your initiative.
Yeah, it was the only good roll I got.
Maybe I should implement some kind of balanced dice mechanic.
Like in choosing my skills, one of my weapon master skills is a flat +1 to my accuracy checks, and I was thinking, like, you know what? I don't want to do the basic like boost my stats thing. I want to have something flavorful,
And interesting.
do like debuffs and yeah,
yep,
it's something
yep, yep, yep.
interesting.
Are you feeling like you're gonna need
Apparently,
it?
missing every attack is just as not interesting as being able to hit more.
You can't do the cool stuff if you don't hit in the first place.
Can't do the cool stuff if you can't connect.
Ah. Okay, Nisa comes around and it's like, please watch this.
Every moment of this is just proving to Nisei that Tal leaving was the biggest mistake of his life.
Or the biggest, the best thing that happened to the dojo and the family.
That too. I would laugh so hard if she whiffed.
She hits.
Nope, she got it.
She got it. She does 15 damage to it. So that is, you know, this is one of those ones where it's like nice round numbers, and I should be able to do it in my head, but I still use the calculator anyway. Okay, now next round, hopefully the final round of combat, because we're 5 minutes from time. Okay. So who wants to go first?
Pull through.
Do you want a chance to prove your dice wrong, Tony?
Saying heroes go first every time, I think
We've had
actually,
so many chances. I can
usually
try.
system.
At this point, even Tal's getting tired of swinging his sword and hitting the same groove. The groove is like 5 inches deep at this point.
Tal considered actually stopping to attack where the groove is and move towards where the combat actually is happening.
But that's the thing. The turnip keeps going back over the groove, like it knows. It just keeps going there, and
It's like
Tal
a
keeps
magnet.
going for it. Even when he tries to come at it from different angles, but somehow still hits the same groove. Like the groove is like 5 inches deep and like 3 inches wide now. But I can't do just one. I just need one.
Oh, come on.
Wait for it.
Oh my god!
Okay,
On the
so
plus side, you get a fabulous.
So that
one.
is a fumble.
that's a straight fumble, my friend.
That's a straight fumble.
So congratulations, you scored yourself a fabulous point.
Nice.
Our first fumble.
Yay!
So, yeah, Tyle's gonna be full on Entropist after this. You know, just like the esoteric magics are calling to him now.
Fucking swords.
Fucking swords.
So, fun fact: this means the opposition get an opportunity.
Nice.
This onion.
Dice was like, "Oh, you're trying to give this guy hope? No. It's hell for them."
So Tal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's just going to take advantage of this. What do you do to provide the onion an advantage in its coming action?
Maybe my sword got finally stuck in the ground for a second, like as opposed to just lifting it up, like it's caught in something. Like the groove has wedged it a little bit too much. That Tile is just a little bit too slow in bringing his sword back up. It's like the he's momentarily distracted trying to get his sword out of the groove.
So the onion comes in to attack you, Tal.
Nice.
The onion, sensing a moment of weakness, decides to
a moment.
Sorry, that's a 6 there. A modifier of 4 means that it will roll 8.
That doesn't mean but
Counter attack.
I got a counter attack because it's an even result.
Okay, so
One more time.
So what does it look like when it misses? That's what I want to know. Like, seeing that you're sort of stuck.
Maybe it just got the timing right. Like it's like it saw that child was struggling. It's like like it rubbed its onion turnip hands. I forget which one it is.
Yeah.
It goes to pounce it. Then just as it's about to hit Taro, like pulls it out and just moves out of the way of where the onion went in.
And gets his counterattack.
And gets his counterattack. Let's fucking see.
Hit.
Please.
Nope.
Come on, it would have been so good.
It would have been amazing. But I have a theme in today. I cannot.
I'm going to fuck with the rolls,
hit
but
it.
it's not going to be for you.
Nope.
Just
Okay, who wants to take the next swing?
Anyone else? Anyone else will be more successful than me.
I'll give it a go. I want to prove I can miss.
He's still reeling from his miss, so you can go. He's like, what? I went right through it.
Oops, not a D4. Onion. Fucking oath.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm taking all the bad rolls. All the bad rolls to me. All of them so that
thank
you
you,
guys
Pete.
can do
Entropy
it.
of the bad rolls are flowing into you.
So what's that? What's that in the end? That was a high roll of 10.
20.
Yep.
Well, that makes
Oh,
it
that's
very easy,
19,
apparently.
20 damage.
Yeah, you're just going to follow Splendid's advice, Tony.
I mean, look. Just the dice have maybe taken on a sentience of their own where they know to help and hinder for supreme dramatic scenarios. Either that or they just hate me. Either, it's all good.
Okay. Well done, Veronica. The onion is in crisis. A statement that I did not think I would be uttering in my lifetime. Who would like to go next? Thee or Nisa? You gonna let Nisa steal your thunder?
I can't do that. Nah, gotta swing.
Mhm.
Swing again. Heck,
Swing away.
D10. Come on.
That's a hit. With a
Hell
9.
yeah.
High roll of 9. What's that end up being?
So a 9 plus 14.
23.
That
That's how
is
things work.
23.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it look like when
finally
Thee
recovered from his miss?
finally destroys this onion? What does it look like? Please tell me.
He finally stops thinking over his whiff before and he adjusts his grip on the sword and then brings it down over his shoulder, straight down on the onion. He goes, what does he say? I don't know. Get chopped up. I don't know. I don't know.
What does the
Something
onion look
cool,
like after it's
maybe.
been attacked? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
What kind of job does Thee
it's
do to
been-
the onion?
it's been diced.
It's been diced. All this time it's been like slapped, and then just like Thee just like pulls his finger out. It's like fine, and then fucking Looney Tunes dust cloud, and like then the dust settles. There's just cubes of onion along the ground.
Okay, just like whack, 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 whack. Yep. Okay, lunch is served.
Nisa sort of just sort of goes, look, and points in the distance. And what you can see is the gigantic, like, worm creature sort of retreating across a field, gouging a line straight through a whole bunch of wheat and sort of disappearing into the forest at just astounding speed into the distance.
Oh no.
And a whole bunch of its little minions are sort of just, you know, Joker, jester style, just prancing past it.
Val? Come with
You don't
me.
have to tell me
Gestures
twice.
towards the beetle.
Will that be able to land? The forest is pretty thick.
We'll manage.
Can I fit in there?
And I think that's where we are going to call it for today, because it is just after 5.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, folks, thank you for joining us. So sorry it's a long and confusing combat with us flailing about, both in-game and out of game.
Thank you,
Paul
everyone.
really needed to take it out on the ground.
Yeah, like
Jesus
that
Christ.
pothole really just had it
Mhm.
coming.
That's your new
Um,
bond, is with that with that hole in the ground.
The I'm sure that future things will be a little bit more. That's not helpful. Sorry,
Streamlined.
I'm using my no. The stream is live. My phone is about to run out of battery because I'm using it as a camera.
Yes.
I see.
I'm sure things in the future will become a little bit better. Unfortunately, I can keep my plans to the little adventure that's going to happen after this, because I didn't expect this battle to go for so long. I think it was mainly because us being unfamiliar with the rules and such.
I don't think it helped that one of us never rolled a hit.
That also was kind of a problem.
It was. I did get one attack off because you slowed something down.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to
You're
figure out what the
welcome.
fuck's going on there. Just got to ask Tony not to bring his bad luck next time.
I mean, I'm trying, but it is your program.
Nah, it's definitely on. It's the problem.
It's
Just
definitely
between
me?
the user-
Okay,
between
okay.
chair and keyboard. Pepcac for this one. Okay,
Hmm.
so thank you, folks, so much for joining us. In the next thrilling episode of Fantasia Harmonia, we will see what happens when this crew of bumblefucks try and rescue the children just kidnapped by the whatever the fuck that was. Okay? Dear Tony, thank you.
Yay.
Incredible. Okay, so
Hey,
Yeah.
your luck. Make your luck work, dang it. That's totally
I-
a thing you control.
Can I give you some of my luck? Like, what the hell
Yeah,
did you
no,
do?
I don't know what's
Remember
going
when
on.
I
I don't
said-
know.
Crazy.
Like,
that was wild.
I don't know.
You did
Me and
something
Digital
to
Dice,
Marie
we just don't
Marcet
get
back
on.
in the 17th century, and that has, like, your family line has been cursed with
Yeah.
Digital Dice since.
So just build a time machine, go back and fix what's wrong with your with the two
Knowing
hats
me,
family line.
I would build a time machine and I'd end up in the wrong fucking time because of my terrible luck.
Oh god, that's right. Maybe you're the reason the terrible luck because you went back in time and then
Back in
broke
time, yeah.
luck for your
It's a
family.
recursive loop.
It's a grandfather paradox.
Butterfly.
Oh.
Okay. Until next show, which will be, are we looking for the, oh god, calendars,
14th?
please. On the 14th?
On the 14th.
On the 14th of
I'm-
June?
Hey.
I'm raring to go.
Hell yeah. Will our heroes manage to figure out what the fuck's going on? Will our heroes save the children? Will our heroes remember that they have an artifact and a bunch of Berserkian people to chase down as well? Find out on the next thrilling episode of Fantasia Harmonia. And see you folks later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.